Hey yo.
Tiredness has not called on me yet. May you first rest.
Hey yo, I think we might be live. Well, there we fucking go. So, thank you to everybody who showed up to the first ever live stream on the QaiserGAMES channel. I don't know whether you can hear it by my voice, but I don't remember the last time I was that fucking nervous. After like 3 years of content creation almost, we finally have the first live stream. Nerem, thank you for gaslighting me. Thank you to Cicero for being here, Kia J, Pizza, Hamid RP, Count Zero. Thank you very much for being here, guys. Wishful Thoughts, hello and welcome. QaiserGaming indeed. Yes, so Pavel, first time streaming alone, that is. Like, I don't know how many of you guys are aware of that. I've been actually streaming live for almost 2 years at this point. On like the group channel with the boys. But like first ever time streaming to myself. Yeah, man. So. Good morning, Igat. So by the way, guys, what do you think about my absolutely wonderful VTuber avatar over there? It's actually a commission that cost me thousands of dollars. Like, you genuinely don't understand how much money it cost me to set this shit up. Crazy.
Tiredness has not called on me yet. May you first rest.
Yeah, man, so let me get out the gaming. The good shit. I would like to say the probably best Arknights account ever created by anybody out there. Like, there probably is not even one Arknights account out there that's better when it comes to the operators I built and shit. Crazy. TMG, I'm your favorite Arknights VTuber. Appreciate that a lot, brother. I appreciate that. That's exactly how I imagined your face. Bro, setting this shit up with like the gameplay capture was so annoying, man. Like, I actually ordered an Elgato cam link in order to show my tablet on screen in my streaming software. But those fuckers from Amazon, it's only gonna arrive like today in the evening, so that's I can only use it in the second stream video, I guess. Qaiser, what materials were used in the drip? Bro, it cost me like 10 bipolar nanoflakes, it's crazy. Like, I might have gone bipolar from that myself. Aye, Salim, enjoy your spaghettis, my G. So how is the event, by the way? Because I have not touched that thing at all so far. I was like, nah, if I'm already streaming, I might as well, you know, do it on stream. So, but I want to get back to like the account shit. Nerl is talking a bit too much in the background. We can change the assistant later. I want to show you some good stuff. You feel me? Have you gotten read yet? I haven't pulled yet at all. I have not pulled yet so far on the banner. Also wanted to do that on stream. Map design is excellent, so I'm looking forward to that, man. Hot Onechan Lady, that's exactly what I am looking for in Arknights events. So, guys, wanna see something very cool? Check out the masteries. That's a good shit, right? Max Mastery on Siege. I might be one of the like 7 players on this planet to have that. Let me show something even better. Maxed out Chen? Maxed out Chen, anybody? That's a good shit. I don't know how you guys decide who to build for your fucking masteries and stuff, but I'm gonna be real with you boys. There's like, the game gives you like 240 sanities every day. Sanity, not sanities. And like, I see some people complain about not having enough time to farm and stuff, but meanwhile, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, what am I supposed to do with all of that sanity? Can't just let it go to waste. So here, max mastery on Palace. Modules are also maxed out, by the way. My avatar is kind of hiding that, but Palace, Chen, Siege all have max mastery. Amir M15, obviously, as it's supposed to be. Fucking hella gay over there, also maxed out, as it should be. Kind of. My account is a total fucking mess. I don't even know what's happening over there. Like, there's some really ugly stuff. Like, look at Golden Glow. Like, what is this? I don't even remember putting any mastery on that. I think I did it for a video and the video never ended up happening or something. It's something along the lines of that, I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know how you guys decide what to do, but I usually just filter my game by acquisition date. And I've just set myself the goal to have every single operator maxed out by the time I have acquired them. So yeah, fucking Shirayuki maxed out as it's supposed to be. Fucking Vigna, Meteor, Perfumer, like literally everybody up until Meteorite. Maxed out both masteries and module level 3. Well, actually, that's not completely true. So, Zima is maxed out, Meteorite maxed out, but Shining is not quite there yet. Has to happen yet. You have the exo skin? Yeah, man. Like, there is... Like, the game properly gaslit me. Like, usually I'm not a big fan of, like, spending fucking $30 on a skin. But the fact that it's, like, time-gated, I guess... That like really got me and I had to buy it, yeah. Had it as my assistant for some... Oh! 69 people watching this! I have already fucking peaked in my content creation career. On my first ever stream, isn't that best? Do you have a Forster that isn't built? Yeah, a couple of the new ones, definitely, man. Hold up. So, Tosser, for example. Tosser. I really don't like Tosser. I don't know why he exists, if I'm being honest. Other than that, I don't even know. There's like certain operators I have... Like, I have not built Pinecone, I guess. What's your favorite skin, bro? There's so many that I actually love. I don't... We can go into the gallery after that and I can pick my favorites because there's a lot of them. Just looking at Ash here. Absolutely sick. And I just realized that I had filtered by snipers. Yeah, man, so Quartz... I've heard that Quartz is supposed to be a pretty good one, yeah? So... Gotta build her at some point. I am aware of the fact that some people are not happy about the fact that Texas Alta is not even touched. It is what it is. 10 general favorites off the top of my head, bro. Okay, I need to scroll through that and I'm gonna name a few. Okay, here. Passenger, there you go. I gladly paid money for that skin. Shout out to my channel members. Other than that, I gotta come up with something real quick. The quirky one is pretty cool. Like, I really didn't like her beforehand, but now, with the skin, dope. Especially the tits. Bagpipe is hot. The Carnelian one is dope. The carnelian one is dope. For some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason I imagine that Dio looks like that in real life. Shout out to Dio. I'm one skin that I am very much looking forward to. The Chen Alta skin that is coming out on CN. I can finally use Chen Alta without feeling like an absolute weirdo, like a fucking Azulane player. Gladia skin. Sick. Absolutely sick. Why didn't you eat 2 mummy penance, bro? I was too busy giving mastery to Zima and Meteorita. I'm on a mission, okay? I'm on a mission. Tachanka skin, dope. Dusk skin, dope. I think that all of the Nien sibling skins are just... they are so good. Blitz doesn't even have a skin, but he's so hot. Oh, the Saga skin that's about to come out as well. Bro, it might just be one of the greatest skins ever made in this game. It's so good. There still isn't one for Madrock, right? So I have gotten the Rosmontes skin. But I'm gonna be honest with you boys, I only bought it because it's like live 2D. I don't know. It's not really something that I would have bought anyway. Qaiser, have you heard about the Destiny collab? Yes, sir, I have. Bro, I am so excited for the Destiny collab. Like, Destiny was one of the first ever PlayStation games that I've bought, that I've owned. I remember when I bought my PS4, right? Like, I saved up money for years and I got myself a PS4 as a kid. And it came with Destiny in like a bundle. And it has like the Destiny design on top of it. Like, I have a lot of memories with Destiny and Destiny 2. So, wait, Madrock has 2 skins? So the Destiny collab, right? Like, I'm really looking forward to it. Like, actually, I think once it comes out, we might as well have a couple of Destiny 2 streams. I've heard that the game is very good nowadays with lots of amazing live 2D, not live 2D, fucking, with some amazing monetization tactics that make it very easy for new players to get into the game. Yeah. Do you think there would be new ops in the Destiny collab? In theory, yes. Because I kind of like the concept of adding new characters from other worlds into the game, like with the Rainbow Six Siege bullshit, right? But I just don't know. Looking at the new Destiny characters, all of them are like those. They all have that quirky millennial writing and shit, and as like a proper zoomer, I don't really vibe with that. They're all just kind of cringe. If they take some... You know what? Yes, I want new operators based on Destiny. I think that would be cool. Right? That's my statement on that one. Is your Gumi maxed out? So that's a super second account, I assume? Hold up. Nah, she's not. Nah. I can tell you though, if I go and follow through with my building operators in order thing, it won't take long until I get to her, I think. Yeah, look, I only have to max out Firewatch and Haze and Bee Hunter and Clifford. They added fishing to Destiny 2. I don't know how you can call that terrible, bro. Fishing is fucking amazing. So what's the story behind that level 2 mint? I can tell you what it is. In like daily missions, right? You get like 1 mission point for upgrading an operator once, right? And for some reason on that one day, I really wanted to finish the missions as soon as possible, so I gave like 1 XP ticket to mint and that's it. That's the only reason. But speaking of like levels and stuff, right? So what level do you guys put your Surta at? Are you like one of those people that wants to have all of your 6 stars at the same level after reaching E2? Or do you like, you know, put the max level on the strongest operators and shit? Because I've done something very special, right? Surta. There you go. I think, personally, as somebody who owns Certa, I think the best way of using Certa is to just get it from the support unit. Way better than investing into her. Bro, they paywalled fishing in Destiny 2. What the fuck? So there's 60, 69, 90, 77. Elite. Sakyoka? No, Saikoya. Saikoya, shout out to you, my G. You're amazing. It's the same with my link, bro. I got my link. And like, I got her to Elite 1 apparently. And then I just forgot about her. Like, obviously it's a good idea to have her maxed out and stuff. But playing with like summoners is just way too much brain work for me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You have 4 ops at level 90, Salim? I kind of go by the same logic. Like, I have exactly 2 operators maxed out. And that's Qaiser and Amir. Okay, to be fair. Qaiser got her new module. Haven't gotten that yet. But other than that, they are like the 2 operators that I have maxed out, right? And then everybody else follows the same level standards. 70 for the 6 stars. And then 5 stars and 4 stars at 60. And like, as you can see, I just built pretty much everybody with like no specific reason behind it. It's like fucking guys, come on. I thought that Tomimi is meta. If you get her for free, she has to be good, right? Fucking max mastery on Tomimi. I even remember, like, I'm pretty sure back in like the latter half of last year, I was like, okay, who am I gonna build next? And then I just went into IS2 and I looked at all of the characters that are in the monthly squads, and I was like, yeah, okay, the game has chosen them, so I'm gonna build them. And like, I know that you don't even need to own them in order to use them in the monthly squad thing. I did it anyways. There's no real reason behind that. That's why here also Cesar makes mastery module level 3. What about Chen, the third protagonist of Arknights? I showed her. Maxed out. Hold up, let me get out of the room real quick. There you go. Hey yo, Tomimi, gyat! Tomimi got that bunda. Yeah, man. Why? There's no reason why. Bro. Listen, guys. The way I see it, right? Arknights is a video game. And you play video games for fun. And building Tomimi is fun. Oh my god, Sessif, bro! Everybody in chat, say hello to Sessif. W Sessif. And thank you so much for becoming a member. The first member on my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Shout out to Sessif, man. Sessif is like one of the greatest people I have met on the internet, honestly. He has helped me so much with so many things. Love you, bro. How much did you whale? Bro, not even that much, I assume? Like, hold up, let me pull out my character card. Is this right here, real quick? Is it here? No, it's here, profile, right? See, so I've been playing since the 8th of March 2020. Bro, like, that's like 3.5 years at this point, right? So I've been playing almost since launch. I think it was like 2 weeks. Since launch. And so in theory, many people like not even that much, just only $200,000. I wish, bro, I wish. No, so for example, just to put everything into perspective, I've only had the monthly card active for like 2 months of my life. Like, I don't really... This might sound weird for a gacha gamer, but I just kind of don't see the point in spending money on PNGs and shit. Which, like, okay, to be fair, that's not even really true. It depends on the PNG specifically. So, I started 2 days after you, Sissif? Yeah, we're the OGs, you know. I think you can check how much you whale in settings. I'm pretty sure I know the number off the top of my head because it's just not that much. Not that much, relatively speaking, right? I think in total it might be something like $600–700 in total. Which sounds a lot, like, right? If I told this number to my normie friends, they would be like, oh my god, Qaiser, you dumb fucking idiot. Why would you spend so much money on a free game? Meanwhile, they spent thousands of dollars on FIFA packs, but that's a different story. But I think $700 for like 3.5 years of pure entertainment, like, I'm not gonna complain about that. I think that's a fair trade. Like, the game has given me so much joy over the years, and I don't see the problem with that. The last time, by the way, I properly spent money on the game, it was a long time ago, almost a year actually. That was when Golden Glow dropped, right? Like, the Golden Glow phase was one of the examples for just how much content creators can fucking influence you. I remember I never really cared that much about Golden Glow when she was first announced and stuff. Then Nami did all of those streams where she was just, like, her streams hyped me up so much that I ended up actually paying money for that character. And I spent like almost $200 trying to get her. It was horrible. Yeah, man, shout out to content creators for keeping the game alive. Scorrect, my man! Do you have the Hibiscus skin? I do, but I don't use it. I don't like it that much. I don't know how you guys handle it, but, like, personally, I'm not a big fan of, like, define big fan, right? I usually don't use skins that show operators in, like, casual environments and stuff. I really prefer skins that just make them look like they are going through a horrible time and they are just, you know, seeing all of their friends die in a war or something like that. That's just the vibe that I like to keep my account in. So, for example, something like the Siege skin, right? Like, if you look at Siege's E2 outfit, like, what the fuck is happening there? Why is she making that facial expression while those big lions are touching her? Wagwan. What's happening there? But then you look at her skin like that, with like the armored personnel carriers and all of the people are holding weapons and shit, like, that's cool. That's just straight up cool. Those are the types of skins I really like. Yeah, man. So you're into depression? I'm not really into depression, but when it comes to fictional media, I just like it when people are suffering, you feel me? Not the real world. Fictional media. Yeah, the Bloodline of Combat skins. I think they are the best ones, personally. We can, let's talk about skins, actually. So you did not see that I didn't buy the Golden Glow skin? Nobody saw that? Who's your favorite character? I think it actually might be Golden Glow. I cannot lie to you. Like, after I actually spent all of the money on getting her, I set her as my assistant for a very long time, up until the pay-to-win Exia skin came out, right? Like, that's the order in which I had my assistants. It was Golden Glow for, like, almost 8 months or something. Then the Exia skin during the anime times. And then, since the Nerl Live 2D skin came out, I got the Nerl Live 2D skin. Qaiser, what are your thoughts on Harmomi? Bro, very mixed. Very mixed. Buy it. Nami would be sad if you don't buy it. Man, alright. That's how it goes, being gaslit by your community. But we gotta go do something else first, I feel. What do you think about the Kyobi skins? Depends on which one. Like, I remember, I only recently got Kyobi, actually. Took me a long time to get her. And, fun fact, I bought that skin when the skin came out, and then I just straight up did not own her for, like, the next 2 years. I think. Yeah, I think it actually took me 2 years to get her, and the skin was just fucking sitting around there. Same with the Eunectus skin. I still don't have Eunectus, I think, but I bought her skin years, like all the time ago when it came out. And it's just sitting there, nothing is happening. Are you not saving for the Monster Hunter collab? Not really. This has always been like my biggest problem, man. I'm just shit at saving. And it's just not because I'm like a filthy whale with a gacha addiction, right? That's not the case. But I just casually sometimes do random single pulls when I'm bored. So that's where a lot of my Orundum usually goes. Qaiser, who do you think is the CN Summer Limited this year? Bruh, there's many options, right? So who's the next, right? So the next limited operator will be Chongyue. That's how you pronounce him, I think, right? The stop looking at my horn, guys. Stop looking at my horn. We're gonna go here. Next one will be Chongyue, and then have they already announced the next limited? Yeah, let me get my credits, sure. Guess I already peaked last day. It is what it is. How many operators max trust? The vast majority, actually. Hold up. Let me do that. Let me do that. And we scroll back. Actually, this is the only thing that I have been using my base for like the last... I'm almost gonna say year or 2 years or so. I just use my base as a trust farming. Horn level 1, I hate you. Don't hate me, hate the game. There we go. Everybody is max trust apart from like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 25 operators. There's 25 operators left. So right, the order of limiteds is Chongyue, Yato Alta, Mule Sissy, and Execute. Is Executor Alta limited? Nah, he isn't, right? I thought he was just gonna get added to the operator roster like Reed Alta. Sail on Alta because she needs it? Hello, is this a long-awaited cooking stream? Bro, I'm cooking up some really amazing content, but cooking stream needs to happen as well, bro. Sometime last year, in the last summer, I actually recorded Executor Alta Permanent. Yeah, exactly, he's not limited. So don't look at my Posiomka. No worries, wishful thoughts. So... last year in the summer, I recorded like 90 minutes worth of footage with like an actual camera in my kitchen for like the first episode of a new show that I had planned, or like a new series that I had planned for my channel, right? Which I just wanted to call Arknights Kitchen, where I just go ahead and I cook stuff from random stuff, like for example apple pie or some bullshit like that. And I recorded like 90 minutes worth of footage for Arknights Kitchen episode 1, and guess what food it was? It was every single food item that Saga mentions in her operator files. So, what up? What up? Natto Gohan, for example, right? I went out of my fucking way to order the ingredients for like natto and all of that bullshit and all of that other stuff. Aburage, like I ordered that stuff and I cooked them properly into like proper meals, and I recorded all of the footage for it. It took me so much time, and I never ended up making the video because I just couldn't be asked. I just didn't like the quality of it. I'm just not used to like filming stuff. And by the way, can I just say, Natto Gohan sounds cool, looks pretty cool on paper, tastes like shit. Like in the footage that I recorded, there was a little tasting moment, right, where I just put it into my mouth. And I immediately had to turn around and spit that shit into the fucking trash bin because, like, I apologize to all the people, right? But Natto is nasty as fuck. It was fucking shit, bro. And, like, my brother was holding the camera, right? My little brother, and he was laughing his fucking ass off. He nearly pissed himself. The dedication, yeah, man, come on. Everything for the content. I wait for the day of Kaiser chocolate spaghetti, bro. Has to happen. It has to happen. I still want to do that whole Arknights kitchen stuff because I just have never seen anybody do something like that, right? And I just like the concept. I just love cooking, man. If we're talking about stuff that we do outside of the internet, then cooking is like one of the #1 things that gives me enjoyment in life. What the fuck? Show it. Yeah, it has to happen at some point, man. Has to happen. Katakiyuchi W. Now I want to watch the video even more. Like, bro, but I can't put myself almost vomiting into the video, man. Actually, I'm not sure whether we recorded the audio for it. Maybe it's only the footage. Because I was planning to do... obviously, I'm not gonna release a 90-minute cooking video. So the plan was to cut it up into a nice compilation with like music and editing. My bad. With music and editing and stuff, and then record after commentary afterwards, right? I'm gonna see whether I can save the footage, man. Do it, man. Funny content. I guess so, yeah. You should cook the meals from the Arknights Kitchen manga. Look, bro. I think I recorded the footage before the Arknights Kitchen manga existed. I'm not even joking. Like, I've been planning to do that stuff for a long time, but then, like, I don't even know what happened. Thinking back at it, there were many times last year where I just kind of disappeared from my channel and whatnot. I'm not happy about that, but I think that's one of the reasons I never ended up releasing the video. Is what it is. Fucking natto, bro. Like, I actually... Like, in Germany, you don't find stuff like that in the regular supermarket, so I had to order it from a random website that sells, like, Asian food items, right? Like, I actually... Like, in the neighboring city, there's this specialized supermarket that only sells, like, Asian groceries and stuff. A bunch of restaurants buy at their place, and even they did not have any natto there. That's how fucking nasty it is. Who's the most boring operator in your opinion? Or where do I get started? I think to begin... fuck it, let's throw Quartz in there. Let's throw Quartz. She just looks like Scavenger with a different haircut and like the weapon is large. She has like the cape. What are we even looking at here? Is it like female guts? And why is she holding a watch? Nah, I think Quartz might be it. Or Tossa. I've literally never seen anybody talk about Tossa in my entire life. Like, what does he have that Elysium doesn't have? Okay, his hair is a bit longer and I guess he didn't properly shave, but like, realistically, I think if Tossa would not exist, nobody would notice. If they just patched him out of the game overnight, nobody would notice. I don't like Rock. I don't like Rock. There is no punchline to this. Tosa. It's a pretty localized dish in Japan, yeah, but I don't live in Japan, you know. Tosa has 20 plus years of combat experience, yeah, but he doesn't look like it, does he? Now that you do lives, will we get a live reaction on the 3.5 any event? That would be sick. Bruh, I don't know, because with the way time zones work, right? It would be fucking 4 AM for me to stream that, which in theory is not that bad. But the night before that, right? I'm already gonna be awake for the entire night because I'm watching... I don't know. How many of you guys here watching this are into combat sports? I'm talking like boxing, MMA, the UFC, stuff like that. Watching grown-ass men beat the living shit out of each other. For next to no pay. That's not true. Many of them get a lot of money. So the night before the anniversary livestream event, there's a boxing event that I want to see, right? And that's already gonna keep me up for most of the night because it's happening in like Tennessee, I think. So I don't know whether I'm gonna go live. I also don't know about like the legality of restreaming shit and whatnot, because where things are going right now, I kind of don't want to get a community guidelines strike on my channel. I watched WWE when I was a child. That doesn't count, bro. You need to watch proper combat sports, bro, where there's like blood everywhere and they don't open their eyes afterwards. The good stuff. Only if it happens on my street. That's a fair answer, to be fair. You're a UFC guy? I'm more into boxing than MMA, honestly, but I also watch a bunch of MMA every now and then. Like, bro, oh my god. Can I go on the tangent? I don't think that anybody here actually cares about that stuff, but recently there was this MMA event. And for the first time ever, or for the first time in a very long time, a fighter under the German flag went into the fucking main event of the night, right? The main event of the night. And I was so looking forward. Yeah, man, fucking make us proud over there. And then Donny got knocked out in the second round by this big American guy. It was so sad, man. It was so sad. The livestream probably just a bunch of girls saying "Kia kawaii" here and there. I guess so, yeah. I like watching people. You know what? You got a fair point, homie. Namensklauer. But you know, they get paid for it, so that's a different thing. Do you watch football? Not really. So you aren't into depression, you're just into violence and horrible stuff. It really depends. Like, for example, I would never think to myself... What was that fucking grammar over there? Jesus, I hate this language so much. So I would never think to myself, yeah, man, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna watch a nice, wholesome slice of life anime where nothing bad happens and, like, the worst thing is somebody breaking their fucking arm or something. No, there needs to be something happening, you know? If it's a slice of life anime, make it something like Planet. Make it something that's gonna give me psychological trauma. Did you know about the Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg UFC match? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's fucking nuts. Like, the UFC seems to properly go into the route of, like, gimmick fights, right? Where it's not just regular fights of people just punching and grappling and kicking each other. But they kind of go back to, like, the origin days of mixed martial arts. With, like, gimmick battles where, bro... I don't know, I don't think I can throw any footage of that in on stream. Let me just pull up that real quick here. I'm just gonna show you some of the thumbnails of what early MMA used to be like. Because I know that a bunch of you guys are anime fans and stuff, right? if you are into anime, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Check out this right here. You should see it on stream, right? Back in the day, mixed martial arts tournaments used to be something very special. If you look at this guy right here, this fight. Back in the day, all the fights used to be like gimmick fights where something special would happen. Like, for example, a very big guy would fight a very small guy, stuff like that. Those were the funny times. And some of them... Look at this right here, this thumbnail. This big blonde Asian guy versus this American guy that just looks like Omni-Man from fucking Invincible. Like, early days of MMA used to be proper anime tournament arcs. Like, even those of you who are not into combat sports and stuff should get into it, because it's just the best entertainment you can find anywhere. Where's the violence? Is the M in QaiserMLG stands for masochism or melancholy? It actually stands for MILFs, because I like MILFs. Qaiser is the funniest German. Thank you. Fat guy versus small guy. Yeah, stuff like that. When can we expect you to see you in the ring, Qaiser? Bro, I would actually fucking love that. Like, you know, at the moment, influencer boxing, this is such a cringy name, by the way, but like, those events where YouTubers beat each other up are pretty popular at the moment, right? And even people with like relatively small numbers get into the tournament, so I might actually, you know, do it at some point, who knows? Like, years ago, me and Skorek were talking about it, because Skorek did some kickboxing back in the day, right? And I was like, yeah, man, we gotta organize something like that at some point. A spar, and we, like, a sparring session. We're gonna record it for content. QaiserMLG obviously stands for MILFs liking gamers, duh. That's it. We've cracked the code. Arknights content creator boxing tournament. Imagine how fucking cool that would be. Like, we could do it with like headgear, right? So that nobody gets seriously hurt. But if Ludwig can do a chess boxing tournament, we can do an Arknights boxing tournament. Bro, you said MILFs when my mom walked into my room, yo. Hey, yo. My bad. E0 Münner. I think E0 Münner would beat the living shit out of me. Münner is such a hot guy, man. It's crazy. Can't wait for the Hamas's boxing arc where you all just meet up IRL and beat the crap out of each other. That would be so funny, man. Like, either as a skit, like, obviously we wouldn't actually beat the living shit out of each other, but we could do something like that at some point. We're gonna meet up eventually, man. I've known these guys for like over 2 years at this point, like 2.5 years. We gotta move, like, meet up at some point. You buffed? I'm not really buff. I'm not really buff, but I'm also not a skinny leak, you feel me? Like, I'm doing well for myself. Lifting every now and then. I feel like box 2 would be an easy win. I don't think so. Box 2 is tough. In an Arknights influencer boxing free for all, I have my money on Qaiser. That's based. Thank you so much, guys. There's gotta be, at some point, there's gotta be like content creator events like that at some point. I feel like somebody should organize something like that. I would probably not go there because I don't really like leaving my room, but it is what it is. The concept is still cool. Yo, Mr. Funny Man. Yo, Sam. So how's the weather where you guys are? Because here it's fucking hot. It's so hot. Like, I'm actually sweating my ass off, and the fact that I'm talking into a microphone that's right in front of my face is not helping me. Who left Posse unbuilt? Give me names. It's me. Hot and humid, cold. 48 Celsius where you've... Jesus Christ, Hamid, do you live in the fucking Sahara, bro? Crazy. Yo, gameplay is ad. I would prefer cloudy and boring, honestly, because I'm sweating like crazy. Joined Arknights a month ago and enjoy your videos. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Pink woman. No, the only pink woman I accept is Golden Glow, you feel me? There's a bunch of pink women, actually, but most of them are not that interesting, right? Poziomka, Pudding. Who else we got here? Aya does not count as pink, right? Passenger is not a woman, but he's also not pink. What would you call it? If I take off my glasses, then we could let it count as pink. Blue Poison? Yeah, okay. Between Golden Glow and Blue Poison, who is more interesting? Both are better than Manticore, that's for sure. Erato Pink Woman, that's... Do I even own her? I said it in a video as a joke, I think, but I unironically forgot that this character existed. RIP. Everybody in chat saying Golden Glow? Now, some saying Blue Poison, I'm most actually saying Blue Poison. It's woman enough for me. You know, I really like Golden Glow. Got a couple new friend requests here. Ayam, Hachiman, and Succulent. Welcome to the crew. Ambriel. Ambriel is dope. First of all, wishful thoughts. I can say that somebody has nice fights and then still forget about them, man. Come on. Doesn't contradict. Qaiser, do you have any funny stories, bro? I can write you my autobiography. There's some funny stories. Way too many people just forget about the fact that Ambriel exists, and it makes me so sad. I actually really like Ambriel from every single perspective, right? Design, personality, voice acting and shit. I don't know how she is in-game because I don't use her, but she's dope. But, like, nobody cares about her. Quick side note, right? I went on r/Arknuts a couple of months ago in order to check out some Ambriel stuff, and there maybe were, like, I'm not even joking, 3 or 4 posts, and, like, one of them was a repost, so there was, like, 3 artworks in total of her there. Embarrassing. Do better, Arknights community, come on. Ambriel's upcoming summer skin, so yeah, that's true. That's true. It's maybe gonna revive the Ambriel fandom. Groovy Fox, controversial opinion, but I've never really seen the appeal in Blue Poison. I don't know, man. I really like her. I've always really liked Blue Poison. She's just kind of... I don't know how long you guys have played Arknights for, but like in the early days of the game, not Embryo, but Blue Poison was like one of the by far most favorite or most shown operators in like fan content and stuff. And I'm not talking like fan content, wink wink, because then I would just say hentai, right? But when it comes to like fan comics, fan art and whatnot, Blue Poison was everywhere. And I think that kind of cemented a very positive image of her in my head. I like her a lot because of that. By the way, to this day, I still have Blue Poison in all of my squads because I just like the concept of snipers that have a skill that automatically activates. And I place them down and I just don't have to think about them anymore. This right here is my go-to squad that I take to every stage. So if we actually play the new events that came out, I think that's a squad that we're gonna take there. Qaiser, what do you think about the Poziomka skin that's coming out? I actually have to Google that. Hold up, boys. Shouldn't take long. Am I just dumb? I probably have seen it already because I usually always check out the new stuff once it comes out. Agnes Poziomka. The fan content table joke. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, okay. A lot of it was the table joke. But there also was some really wholesome stuff, you know? Oh wait, wow, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. That looks fucking dope. Is that, I assume that's gonna be from the no, it can't be the Sami event. I've made a video about the Sami event. Is that from IS4? Where can you get that? Because it looks so good with like with like the little camping site and whatnot. That's sick. It's live 2D, so it's an anniversary skin, I assume? Or is it from IS4? It has jiggle physics too. That's not something that I care about. It's absolutely not something that I care about. From QBy, oh, that's soon, isn't it? Dev in Shun Fan. Yeah, that's after the Monster Hunter thing, right? Or before it, directly before it? Live 2D, you need to buy, exactly. Like, that's one of the philosophies I have in Arknights. I just buy all of the Live 2D skins once they come out. That Posy skin is just basically her wearing Viviana clothes. You're saying that as if that was a negative thing, bro. Come on. By the way, with regular Poziomka, right? It's something what I don't really like about her, and you can call me cringe for that, but I'm not a big fan of operators who, in their standardized outfit, right? In their basic outfit, without any skins attached, just kind of wear swimsuit-ish outfits, or like seasonal outfits. And I'm not complaining about like Fires being shown, because that's what I play the game for, right? I'm just talking, if their outfits seem too seasonal, that's just kind of like annoying for me, because like imagine taking her to like one of the stages that take place in like Ursus or something, where there's snow everywhere and she rocks up wearing a fucking swimsuit in it. Chongyue event is in 2 weeks and Yato event in 8 weeks. So I think Dev in Shunfen is between those two, right? Oh yeah, the comment above that said that. Thank you. By the way, 81 viewers on the first ever stream that I've been doing. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. I was thinking maybe like 10 or 20 people would appear, but like 81, that's sick, bro. Thank you so much. I feel the same way. I like my jackets. That's 100% Rokas. I always knew you were a real one, bro. Because when it comes to many characters, I just There's no punchline to it. I just really like the jackets that they're wearing. I agree, Schwartz is one of my favorites, but I can't remember the last time I used her base skin. That's facts, bro. Like, what I love about the Schwartz skin is that it just, again, without sounding cringe, it just makes sense. You feel me? Like, it looks something that she would actually be wearing during a mission instead of whatever the fuck this is, bro. Like, it makes sense if she's hanging around in siesta, right? Just doing her job, but once she goes out on, like, tactical missions and shit. Bro, the Rainbow Six Siege event had some amazing skins. Lovely stuff. I'm still angry at the fact that the Franca outfit she has in the event is not a skin. It's unironically something that I would be throwing money at if it would exist. But no, Arknights hates it when you give them money. Trust me, Posy, being in a swimsuit in the frozen tundra is very important for this operation. You won't like Alpha Crimson Weave from PGR then, I guess. I played PGR for like 1 week after it came out. And something that I really, really liked about the game were the characters and the way they looked. It just, I don't know what exactly to call the vibe that they were having, but they just looked really good. Especially Alpha. Alpha was the white-haired chick, right? And Lucia the black-haired chick? Like, those two were the ones I liked the most. They just looked amazing. Like, design-wise and shit. $100, 106 viewers? I might have to refresh, bro. Oh, 103. We were both wrong. Take your meds, Mr. Streamer. We aren't real. Listen. I don't take meds. I have alcohol and I have my gym. That's all I need. Yeah, Camille Root, I kind of agree with you, bro. I don't buy any beach skins. The only one where I was kind of considering it was Platinum. Because the Platinum skin just looks good, no matter whether you like beach skins or not, or that. But I never went through with it. There you go. This just looks amazing, fam. This just looks amazing. There's no other way of putting it, right? But it's kind of the same reason I'm most likely not gonna be using the Mizuki skin. Because it's also just like... Oh, it's not even here. Okay. Because I just kind of don't like beach outfits and those seasonal outfits and stuff. It's not my go-to vibe that I'd like to have. I am free to play and I still get skins just because I can. Based. Gaviel, alter swimsuit skin, when? Jesus. Qaiser, I know you are not too deep into CN content, but man, IS4 lore is just really spicy about North Border and some dimensional gate shit. Dimensional gates? Fucking hell, man. Dimensional gates is actually crazy. The only beach skin I respect is Tanned Alpha beach skin. Yeah, I've actually seen that. I've been talking a lot today already, man. It's been like 1 hour. Been saying more words today than the last 2 weeks. So we were talking about skins, right? This just reminds me of how crappy the whole Chalta situation was. I'm definitely getting her skin when it comes out. Yeah, exactly. Like, back when that whole controversy was happening, right, I didn't really care. I'm gonna be real with you, I never really cared. Like, I kind of have the philosophy of if you don't like a character, just kind of don't buy it. Oh, no, not don't buy it, but don't pull for her, and that's it. But, yeah, I don't like it when operators have a seasonal outfit as their default outfit. It's not my type of beard. Sasuro beach skin, bro. Don't bring up Sasuro's beach skin. Like, what the fuck is that? That's like the second type of skins that I will never even touch, bro. No, man. No. We're just vibing and it's great. Aye, Salim, my man. Thank you so much. So speaking of skins, though. I think this one right here, right? This might have been one of the best skin drops ever in the history of this game. Like, yeah, exactly. It shows you, right? That I've bought every single one of those. Right? No, I forgot the honeyberry one. I also wanted to get the honeyberry one. It was also pretty good, but I might have just missed the deadline, I think. They are horrible people, by the way, for dropping 3 live 2D skins in like one event, bro. It cost me so much original prime to get all of them. But they are so dope. Like, the effects on this, it's just actually so good. Same with the Nerl one, right? Like, I've seen some people say that the Nerl Live 2D skin is just kind of too similar to, my bad. Just kind of too similar to her regular E2 or something, but those people need to shut the fuck up. It looks amazing. Yeah, we talked about Rosmontes, right? I only got that one because it's Live 2D. You just have to get the Live 2D ones. The Quercus one really embodies as well what I was talking about earlier. With like all the people standing in the background, combat happening, blah blah blah, and despair on everybody's faces. Dope stuff. What does the MLG in your name stand for? A little bit lore about me. It legit stands for nothing. Bro, in the week where I want to start content creation, I was like, oh fuck. I completely forgot that I had to get an actual name for my channel. And then I was like, what am I gonna choose? And then I had this whole idea with the Qaiser thing. And then I was that name is way too short. Also, there's already a bunch of channels named that. So I just added MLG to the back, because I think on the same day that I was creating my channel, I was watching a video from like 2015. It was like a Sideman GTA 5 funny moments video, and one of the people there mentioned MLG or MLG memes or something like that. So, mommy, last game, MLG, there we go, it's MLG. Yeah, Pyrocynical MLG Teletubbies, it's all connected, Did I tell you guys before that Pyrocynical is actually legit one of my cousins? Like, it's crazy. I look very similar to him as well. Like, not when he's cross-dressing, but like regular Pyrocynical. You know, 2018 Pyrocynical. Blood just smashed his head on the keyboard to make his name, essentially. Unironically, essentially. Like, back when I was getting started, I was like, I'm not gonna waste an entire day or week with coming up with a legit name. I'm just gonna pick the first thing that comes to my mind, and 360 MILFs like a gamer's no-scope was it. Yeah, the free Arknights skins. Oh, that one is dope. I like that one. And it also works so well with the Arknights one, right? Like, I really like the concept of having two skins that just show the... I don't really know how to phrase it in that language, but you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Like that skin and the Arknights one. And they show each other from the different perspectives, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Bro, Camille, what are you even saying? Mad Lad Gaming also works. Kind of prefer MILFs over lads, though, if I gotta say. My username is literally just an opinion. I like dragons, yeah. That's true. Arknights looking like a 5-star, 6-star. He looks more interesting than Tosser, that's for sure. Ba-bam-dum-bum. There's just something about this skin, right? Because I gotta be real with you boys. Apart from like a couple of very weird nights back in early lockdown, I never really was into all of that furry stuff. It's kind of weird, right? But that skin, it's pretty cool, especially if you look at the fucking Rolex this man is wearing. Like I don't know whether I'm even allowed to say that name, but this just looks like whatever. He looks like a self-improvement YouTuber, you know, that's trying to sell you courses, and he posts pictures like that on his community tab and on Instagram and stuff. That's what this skin is shouting for me. It's just screaming, click the link in my description to get to my private online community. It has to be MILF-loving German. It might be, you know? We could go with that one. What is this about? I got baited by his title. I don't even know myself what this is about. This is my first ever live stream. Thank you for being here. And I don't think anything big will be happening today. This is just vibing, talking about my account and random stuff. We might get to playing the actual event today, and if not, then I think I'm gonna go live again, not tomorrow, because tomorrow we're gonna have guests. Grandma is gonna come over, but the day afterwards. So Friday. No, Thursday. Thursday should work. Now I'm so glad I have him, plus cool skin. He has helped me a lot. Yeah, man. Mountain truly is the biggest self-improvement YouTuber in the Arknights world. Dope. We're talking about beach skins, right? This one is quite okay. This one is quite okay. Chat, what's your opinion on that one? Roast beef, I'm doing very well, as is Carnelian. Fucking Carnelian, took me so long to get her as well. Qaiser, any chance for a Discord server? I don't, bro. I think I've mentioned it before at some point. I really don't want to. Because the thing with Discord servers is, right, that, like, I get that a bunch of people want to, like, talk and stuff. I don't want to say that I don't have the time for that, but I really don't have the time for that. I'm gonna be happy if I can stream and make videos every now and then with how university is going and stuff. Like, that's what I'm focusing on, right? University and the channel. And, like, interacting with people, I'm sorry. Because if I make a Discord server, I can't just let all of you guys, leave you guys on read, right? On red. I would have to reply and stuff, and I just kind of don't feel like doing that. I'm sorry. Your grandma is going to be on the next stream. She would actually join me if I asked her. She just doesn't speak English. Obviously. Hardly speaks any German, so... Would make for some funny stuff as well. Actually, getting my grandma to raid some Arknights skins would be dope. You sound 30 plus? Bro, what the fuck? In what world do I sound 30 plus? Bro, I'm 22. I'm 22. I'm a proper zoomer. I'm a proper zoomer, bro. I'm not 30 plus. Dio's Opinions is 30 plus. Like, I think Dio's Opinions got 35 in March. Like, he's old. I'm not. There we go, the Arknights skin, like the two sides of the same coin in it. Those two skins are amazing together. Like, honestly, guys, the fact that they put so much effort into, like, 3-star operator skins is dope. I love this game so much, man. Wow, you are a baby. Qaiser, when is your birthday? I'm not gonna say it because I might still have it as a password somewhere. I don't actually think I have. Do I have it somewhere as a password? I'm not gonna take any risks, but it's soon actually. I'm gonna be 23 soon. Grandma reacts to operators. That would be such a cool show. I've already come up with an idea to do with some of my normie friends from the real world, right? That are not into gacha games and shit. Just a show called Normies Raid Arknights Operators. And like every 3 months or so I come together with them in order to make them raid new characters. And I would make it like one of those Jubilee videos or Vice videos where people sit like in front of a white background and they just talk about something. Let your grandma raid the Broca gym skin. I think her eyes are too bad in order to actually notice something there. Also, looking at my grandpa, she probably doesn't even care about apps and stuff, so that's it. That's it. But this is the only Live 2D skin that I have not gotten. Because it's a fucking beach skin. It's just... But it's... And I kind of regret my decision. Because it's actually like how can I describe it? It's just hot, innit? Is there any other way of putting it, bro? Hindenburg in Azulane makes me acting unwise, bruh. There's many characters in Azulane that made me act unwise. I'm happy I stopped playing that game, bro. It was doing things to me. Certa Feedlick? Oh, okay, we're moving on. We're moving on. Forget about the feet licking, we're getting to Gladia. That's a good skin. It's one of my most favorite ones so far. It's just majestic, bro. It's like the word that describes it best. And I think with that skin, the chibi actually improves in a really, really, really good way. Like, I've straight up think the fact that the head is missing and you see more of the white hair is dope. I'm in general a big fan of the whole combination of like red hair, not red hair, but white hair, red eyes and stuff. Dope shit. This one. I haven't been to the beach in a very long time, but this one, you know. Might as well go to the beach. And into the water. And not out again. Ocean take me. Ocean take me. Ocean take me. It's a good skin, man. This... I don't own Gnosis, I think, but I should have gotten that skin because... I'm not really a big fan of how Gnosis looks in the base game. He just looks like a bit of an incel for some reason. Like, the fact that he is still rocking the Justin Bieber haircut in this day and age says a lot about his mental state, I think. But this skin, it really improves him in every single sense of the word. That's a good skin, yeah. Is Gladia taller than you? That's a good question, bro. Hold up. I need to check. I think I've checked it once, and I think I'm pretty... I'm as high as Hoshiguma, I think. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. 181 centimeters. So I'm like 2 or 3 centimeters higher than Gladia. Yeah. I can book you an Ocean Gate sub, right? Please not. I don't even have the money for that, but please not, bro. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. No, but I'm bigger than Gladia, so maybe it was... maybe I just don't like her hair. Maybe I just don't like her head. Because it makes her taller than me, and that plays into my insecurities? No, it doesn't. I don't care about height. I'm pretty average, actually. Like, I have a friend of mine from high school days. He's like 1 year younger than me, but he's still like, I think, 5 or 6 centimeters bigger than me. The people here are just long, bro. I don't know what they've been fucking feeding us, but it worked. Six-foot gang. My height is the same as Astolfo. That's based. I don't know why you compared yourself to Astolfo of all people on that height, but sure. You don't care about height because you're tall, Pain. I don't know. Height has never been a thing really here, I feel. Like, whenever I watch, like, YouTube videos or something from Britain or from the US, right? Like, especially when it comes to, like, relationships and stuff, people seem to care about the height of their partner. This has never been a thing. I know boys from, like, high school days and shit who are, like, at least 1 head shorter than me, and they still got into, like, relationships and stuff. Nobody cares about that stuff here. I don't know whether caring about height is region locked, but the people I know never really cared about it. The greatest struggle in my life is being absurdly tall, but also wanting a dummy mommy. Jesus Christ. It's a very specific problem, but I understand your problem. Yeah, man. The world is built by small people for small people. It's a sad world we live in. That's a good ass skin right here. Frostleaf skin. Like, I've just only learned recently by watching some, not watching, but reading a couple of YouTube comments and stuff. Like, people were saying that Frostleaf is like one of the worst 4-star operators or something, right? And for some reason that makes, like, some people not like her. I don't know, I really like Frostleaf. I don't care about all of that other stuff, I just really like Frostleaf. I never liked Tequila. Tequila is a bit of a weirdo. Like, I don't know what about him I don't like. There's like this very smug aura around him. Like, he's got the looks, right? Like, he looks like straight out of the Backstreet Boys, but... E2ing her makes her useless. Yeah, I've heard that, like, apparently her attack speed goes slower when you E2 her. It is what it is, man. The people I know all love Frostleaf. That's what I'm saying, man. I've only ever heard positive things about Frostleaf, but, like, for some reason, there's people who don't like her a lot. Maybe I'm wrong, and I just, like, you know, read a couple of comments and made conclusions about half of the community based on them. That's one of the best skins right here. Scavenger. Scavenger is dope. Like, I don't know why there's an eclipse happening in the background, you know? Did she plant the brand of sacrifice on others, or did they plant the brand of sacrifice on her? Whatever it is, I like it. Fucking Phantom skin. Imagine having Phantom skin, but not having Phantom. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Never mind the notice in the bottom right corner about me not having Phantom. It is what it is. We talked about the Carnelian skin, right? Carnelian is just straight up one of the hottest characters in the game. There's no other way of putting it. This one is so cute, bro, with like the little raka-rakas in like those outfits. Qaiser, do you accept friend request? Obviously, man. Send it out. I see Tequila as the Ryan Gosling of Arknights. I like that. Which character would you like to see in Enfield full 3D? Poor. That's a... Actually, I'm gonna say Kalzit. I just want to see more of Kalzit in general. Asbestos looks cool, you're right, brother. Where's she at? There we go. That's a good skin as well. Like, for some reason, I don't want to be mean, right? But when it came to her regular artwork, she just looked huge. And I don't even mean, like, in the buff way, but her shoulders just seemed so fucking broad. Maybe I'm incorrect, but she just seemed huge. And in this one, she's so skinny. Like, look at her legs, bro. Phantom is literally me. We are both schizophrenic. I don't know what to reply to say. If you see accept friend request, yeah, man, I'm gonna accept once we're through with the skins. Neo, what's up, man? Of course, Salim. I'm gonna accept everybody. Let's do it real quick right now. Why not? Okay, there's a lot of people here. How many do we have left? We're at 50-50 now. Let me remove a couple of people. Because there's gonna be a couple of people here who probably have not logged into the game in a very long time. Let me just delete a couple of people. H2. See you soon, H2. Adachi. Have a good one. Terre. It's probably a French person. Goodbye. I don't know how to pronounce it. Salty is going to be pretty salty now. Bye. Katoji. Okay. I don't know how to read that. Unle Angel. Probably Italian. Afel L. Also gotta go. Wait, hold up. What is that? Qaiser, would you rather fight 10 bear-sized gummies or 1,000 Jerboa-sized Dorothys? What the fuck is a Jerboa? I need to pull out Google. Isn't that one of the Twitch streamers? Germa? Oh, it's a little mouse. Hold up. So this is a Jerboa. And it's cute. So, I reckon I could take 1,000 Jerboa-sized Dorothys. Bro, I'm just gonna fucking stomp their heads in. That would not be difficult. Not be difficult at all. With the 10 bear-sized gummies, they would eat me alive. If you know, you know. But with 1,000 Jerboa-sized Dorothys, 100%, bro. Like, their brain's gonna be small. Like, they won't be able to coordinate and communicate among each other. They're just gonna sit there like, peek, 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 you know? And I'm just standing there, bam, bam. Knocking their fucking faces in, and then we're gonna turn them into a protein shake. No problem at all. Well, that being said... yes. I think we should be good now, right? So, Proxima Centauri, welcome. Skyfracture, welcome. Sephi, welcome. Sixril. Mem? I think we've played Dungeons and Dragons together. Sierra. Roka66. Animaxera. Nekofami. Snipe Zeru. Okay, 2 more, then we have to delete again. Well, you guys just keep coming in. What the fuck is happening? There's way too many of you guys. Shit. Okay, we gotta remove the people who logged in yesterday. I'm sorry. Otherwise, we won't have enough. Tiny Dobrothys would be having bombs, by the way. Yeah, listen, bro. If they're tiny, the bomb's gonna be tiny as well. You feel me? Like, those bombs are gonna tickle less than a fucking mosquito bite. No problem there. Bro, I'ma grab my flamethrower. You know what? Living Grain, would I be allowed to use a weapon? Because I would just buy a fucking shovel, right? A big one of those that you use in order to shovel snow if it's in front of your yard. And then I'm just gonna smash their fucking skulls in. That would work. Qaiser, I love violence, MILFs love gaming. That's how MLG works. Okay, so the requests just keep coming in. There's gonna be too many. Wishful thoughts. I'm sorry to all the people that I have to delete here, but we'll just have to delete all the people that logged in like yesterday to make sure that we only have stream people in here. Is it? No, it's not. Is it? No, it's not. No, I don't think it is. It isn't, guys. Dorothy's Manhattan Project explosives may be small, but you'll feel them. Listen, if Tyson Fury was able to get up after Deontay Wilder rocked his fucking head in, then I'm gonna be able to resist a couple of small Dorothy bombs, come on. You can have a weapon if you already own it. I have a shovel at home, and I'm not afraid of using it. I love that song so much, man. Ever since the Vigilo event, this song is just rent-free in my head, you feel me? Like, what background theme are you guys usually using? Because I genuinely think that this one is the by far best. Like, the original one is also nice, but this one definitely is the best. Sessive last login, 21st of June. I cannot delete my bro Sessive, can I? I'm sorry, my friend. It's over. I hope someday Arknights would improve on friend stuff. Yeah, like, at the moment, there is no real point to the friend stuff, is there? Apart from, like, clues, I guess. Like, I genuinely think that might be the only thing that friends are useful for. And I guess, okay, support units, obviously. Okay, last one. Let me just count how many requests there are, because it's gotten... We're gonna take the lower ones first. We just start like that. Salim. Bloss. Igat. Salvessa. Grimness. Ice cream. Not Roof. Definitely not Roof, but a really good profile picture. Sam. Emeralda. Yulafai? A wrong game, brother. To wind. Manarine. And I don't think we're gonna have enough slots, right? Yeah, there's 10 more, and there's like how many people here? 20, 30? If I miss anybody, I apologize a lot, but it is what it is. If the game only gives me 50 slots, then I only have 50 slots. I apologize. How many left? Okay, the last 3. And the last 3 are Carp, my man Living Rain, who's gonna get me cancelled one day, and Allura. Thank you for joining, and I apologize for everybody who's left on red. It is what it is, man. If there's 50 slots, I can only use 50 slots. Let me catch up with chat. Excessive skill issue. Yeah, it is what it is, man. What the fuck is that one? Okay, okay. I see. How about 100,000 frog-sized blue poisons versus 1 dragon-sized reed? I would pick the dragon-sized reed, but only so that I get fucking eaten by her, bro. Shout out to the macro community. Alright, let's continue. He got addicted to FGO. Yeah, man. Sessive is the biggest FGO YouTuber within the Arknights community. Followed by Dio's opinions. Yeah, you cannot even text a friend in this game. Like, it should literally be something called something else. It's not a real friend mechanic. I'm sorry, Domieke, it is what it is, man. There's 50 slots. And now everybody has to give all the clues to Qaiser and see how many we end up with. Oh no, then I have to show you my fucking base, don't I? My base is horrible, man. Yeah, we're probably getting spammed by clues now. Alright, the Jackbox video. I completely forgot about that one. I haven't actually gone back and looked at the footage yet, bro. I'm gonna do that as soon as possible. Qaiser into Reed, War, and Size. Okay, we're gonna move on now. Hell, if you ever need a maxed out Ash support unit, maybe I will, brother. Okay, so base. Before we go into the base, you might see the big 72 number there. That's partially a part of the big number is the reason that I just haven't collected anything today yet, right? No money, no EXP cards. But I've also just not really taken care of the base in a very long time. Alright, let's jump in.
I need to keep away from the electronics.
Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I don't know, man. Look. I think the last time when I actually properly took care of my base was sometime around the Stultifera Navis event. So if we, for example, go in here, Chestnut, Maya, and Asdejan have been working here for, I think, 8 months without me taking them out or something. Like, if we just hold up. I just don't take care of my base. I don't care. I have like 3.5 million LMD. I just can't be asked with exchanging all those people every single day. It's way too much work. But 69 drones, eh? So that's dope. Your drone number absolves all of your sins. Thank you, man. Yeah, bro. The great thing about the Rhodes Island base is, right, that there is no human resources department in the classical sense. Meaning that none of your workers will ever complain. Problem solved. Here's my Shining that I am currently working on. So if we actually go ahead and play the event, we're gonna get some nice bipolar nanoflakes in the rewards. Gonna use that to give her first skill max mastery. That's definitely gonna be useful at some point to me. Definitely. No union, so you are safe. Exactly, man. I missed out on about 4 million LMD. That's true. Probably. But if I'm being honest, I don't think I would have ever used that LMD. Like, come on. Look at the numbers. I almost have 4 million LMD and I'm not using it. If I would have had 8 million LMD, nothing would have changed for me. The world doesn't care about the sweatshops, alright? Is the R6 in the control center? Obviously, my man. Obviously. Has to be. And Big Uncle. What is this M4 Shining? Yeah. I'm working on it, alright? So, clues, right? You guys wanted me to check out the clues? There's a lot of people here. Don't worry about the fact. Kazemaru and Quirkus are very, very happy at work. They love the work environment in my base. The red faces, ever since the new update they actually had in the game, the red faces actually include, like, they indicate how happy operators are at their job. And red is the color of love and happiness. Clues. Alright. I see where this is going. Jesus Christ. What is this? So many. I can finally have a clue exchange for like the first time in months, man. Thank you. 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 Is there any 4 here? Nice. Thank you. Nothing will go to waste, guys. Nothing will go to waste. My lord. I'm not doing clues. Yeah, bro, I play this game in order to look at PNGs, you feel me? What the fuck is Exia doing in the background? Yo, Salvesa, rain your Exia in. What is happening there? Yeah, Roka's life hack, bro. If you want to have a lot of clues, just create a YouTube channel, you know? I sometimes prank the boys by sending them an ungodly amount of clues. I sometimes did that as well. With like random accounts I had in my friendship list, I just sent them like 5 clue twos. Nerds are as great as the Abyssal fam. I actually think the nerds are better than the Abyssal fam. Like, absolutely. How many clues did I get from that? Let me go into the shop and check how many we do have.
Have you been doing well lately, Doctor?
529. I don't know how many we had before that. Lovely. Let's buy 1 device. And the rest can expire. Because now we have 369 clues. It's gonna stay like that forever. That's actually one of the new things they added with the newest update as well. Usually if you have more than 300 credits, it gets cut off. But with that then... Liked Lucas! Jesus Christ, man! Thank you so much for joining, bro. I really appreciate that. Guys, put a big W for Lucas in chat, come on. Very, very dope. Thank you so much, man. Spend 300 credits to keep it at 69. Alright, let me cook. I'm a proper mathematician. 69. 69. Take my 8 reais, please. What's a reais, bro? Where are you from? Is that... What country is that? What currency is that? No matter where you're from, bro, big thank you to you. Chat, I'm gonna collect those clues, believe me, but I kind of want to keep the 60... Oh, it's not gonna change anyway. If I collect all of them now, we're gonna be sitting here up until tomorrow. You know what? I'm gonna be collecting those clues, but while that is happening, we're gonna be talking about something. So, earlier, Brazilian money? Shout out to the nation of Brazil, man. So, earlier, somebody in chat asked, who was it? It was... I can't find who it was. Guys, who is better? The Nerl family or the Abyssal Hunters? Argue. Beat each other up. Fight over it.
Have you been doing well?
Yo, Ruffy, welcome to the stream, my man. Real quick, I like dragons. Your comment is so dope, I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. And I think I'm gonna do an entire stream based around that single question. Unironically. But in the meantime, who are we saying, boys? Nurls or Abyssals? Because both of them have many redeeming qualities. Many, many redeeming qualities. Like, look at them. Margaret Nurl. Big Polish woman. Blonde hair. Then you go to Skadi. I don't know who has the more massive thighs. It really depends on the angle from which you are looking at it, right? Both have many redeeming qualities. If we continue, Maria Noel, Blemishine, very, very cute. Like, really cute. I really like her, especially from her story. Wait, hold up. Yo, Matthias Elch, brother, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Guys, some of you have already done this. Please put a W in chat for Matthias. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you so much. Then there's, of course, Skadi Alta. Dummy thick. Like, I don't know what I would give to... Boah. The crazy thing about her thighs as well is that they are not just big, they look very soft as well. And I don't know how to phrase that without sounding like an absolute fucking degenerate, but I think you might understand what I'm talking about. Gladia, majestic character, absolutely stunning. She could probably kill you with her left finger. Spectre. Do stick it into crazy. Don't listen to Giguk. Whislash. Now what were they thinking when they made ZE2 artwork? I don't know what they were thinking, but I like it. I don't know whether I really want to zoom in OBS right now. Let me do it just once for that one single artwork. She's got that bunda. That big, big bunda. How can I get that shit back? Hold up. Oh my god, Salvessa! Another one! Thank you so much, brother. I think you've already joined on the main channel as well, right? Thank you so much, bro. Very, very big W. Like, I need to get some proper shit going for the membership stuff as well. Salvessa, thank you so much. Unironically, we're gonna go back to talking about asses and fires in a moment, but personally, right? Like, just asking you guys' opinions. What would you guys prefer? Should I go ahead and, like, pay somebody to get some proper... How do you say it? Some proper emotes going? Because I could commission something, right? Or we could create some together. Or are you guys okay with just spamming W and L depending on what happens on stream? Because as a zoomer, I am absolutely okay with just going the W and L route, but if you guys prefer the Twitch experience on YouTube, we can go ahead and create some regular emotes. I am absolutely down with both. To be honest, Whislash and Blemishine, only reason I can think of ever using Nurl family. I'm not attracted to men, but Muina alone is enough to pick the Nurl family. That's a very base statement. And I fully get it. Fucking winner. He just like me, for real. Long, tired eyes, probably a bunch of back pain, and he really doesn't feel like talking to people. So right now, chat is having some mixed opinions, right? Some are okay with W and L stuff, some would prefer emotes. We can do both. Actually, ooh. Something just hit me right in the head. I have some, I'm not gonna tell you guys about it now, but I have some amazing ideas for emotes. Do I have a pencil next to me? I need to write it down. I'm not gonna forget it. I'm not gonna forget it. I have some sick ideas for emotes. I'm gonna try to have them ready for the next stream. Maybe the one after that. Yeah, man. You tall and Polish? Partially. Fucking winner. Like, even back in the day during the Marian Earl event, I was like, okay, he's a bit of a dickhead, isn't it? He's a bit of a dickhead, but like, his dickheadishness is the result of like the fucking work environment and the bullshit that this man is going through in the real world, right? Man is just trying to escape his 9-to-5 job, let's be real. That's the biggest problem this Donny has. Winner is male, so no E2 for him. Nah. I support true gender equality. Qaiser, who do you like more, Silver Ash or Winner? As character also or gameplay-wise? Because gameplay-wise I have not used Winner even once. But I used a lot of Silver Ash back in the day. But as characters, I really like Winner, I really dislike Silver Ash. Silver Ash is such a dickhead, bro. Like, I really dislike Silver Ash. There is not a single redeeming quality about this Donny, apart from the fact that he is very fucking hot. Uncle E-End-Up is speaking gibberish Polish and I love it. I've actually never tried it out. What we're saying is the E-End-Up? I assume so, right? Oh, wrong tab. Let's raid the homie. I misclicked.
If you thought it through, I have no qualms with it. Please let me know when the documents are due.
Okay. Not bad, I got it.
No need to teach me how to get along with the infected.
Does he use any Polish swear words at some point?
Living among the refugees. The infected, the disabled, the
He's just... like, if this was a true dub fitting of his character, he would just have to say kurwa if you tap him.
I believe I've made a suggestion regarding this matter. QaiserMLG's night novels. The Grand Night territory no longer has...
Where at least he pronounces the fucking name of his country properly, man. Battle lines?
This won't hurt your eyes.
Okay.
How very tiring. Hada dished.
Oh shit, he actually does.
That sigh still haunts my mind. Hada dished.
That's, by the way, one of the by far coolest things. Like, I genuinely, unironically think this is one of the by far coolest things in the game. The fact that when it comes to the EN dubs, and I assume some of the other dubs as well, they go out of their way to like include accents into the characters or like words from their native languages and stuff. Like, especially Lapland's EN dub is so fucking cool, bro. It's so dope. Like, it just shows an insane level of quality control and, like, thought that goes into those little things. Like, other games would just randomly make a bunch of Fiverr voice actors record random voice lines, right? But the fact that they go out of their way to do that is so fucking cool. Watching Battle Record, Ryan? Ryan?
Mondre kajemejanen poskadia.
Exactly. So good, man. We now have 2 Elden Ring characters in Arknights, so Reed and Reed Alter, right? Do you like or dislike Ebenholt's localized dub? I love it. It is actually so good. Like, the Donny has the accent down to the teeth? Is that how you say it? No matter how you say it, it's just actually really good. I would love to show you his voice, but sadly, we have to settle with Cherny.
I've never been an assistant before. It's a novel experience, but rest assured that I will not be remiss, even if this work is not my forte.
My forte. No, I love what they are doing, even though I don't have Ebenholz. Opinion on Stainless, both story and gameplay. While story, he's just you can't really hate him as a character, can you? Also, I'm not a big fan of him. And gameplay-wise, I have not pulled on his banner. I'm sorry. Qaiser for Eben Balls, German VA then? That would be so fucking cool. that would be so dope. Would be so dope. It's a criminal offense that there's no Polish VAs for QaiserMMG operators. A criminal offense is a bit strong, but I think after we've had like 5 events or something that happened in QaiserMMG, right? An entire event storyline essentially. They could have at least thrown a bit of it in there. For a couple of them. Like, you don't even have to go the full way and hire like proper Polish voice actors, like the Italian voice actors for the Lupos. But at least accents would have been cool, right? That on its own would have been so dope already. Have you ever thought about playing with each character speaking their own language? Example, Chen speaking Cantonese and Cruz being Aussie? I think I have it set up that way. I'm actually pretty sure I have it set up that way. Yeah, TMGs, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, at least a couple of words could have been thrown in there. Because with how the events and the world building and stuff work, you can tell that the devs know a thing or two about the real world and the real countries that inspire their in-game nations, right? So I thought that, at least for example, Nerl Alter saying a couple of Polish words every here and there would have been not that much of a stretch. Kind of sad they didn't do it, but it is what it is. We can live without it. As a Brazilian, I just love accents. I agree with that. Like, accent-free EN voices at this point seem... How do I phrase that? I think they, from the get-go, should have gone for the accent route when it comes to English voices within Arknights. You feel me? Because, like, the very early ones, correct me if I'm wrong there, right? But it seems like for the early ones, they're just regular voices, if that makes any sense. And only recently, and only with certain operators, they went out of their way to, like, have them speak in accents and stuff. One of my by far most favorite voices because of the accents and stuff is Irene, though. Like, her accent... Hold up. My god, I'm dumb.
All my tasks must relate to the sea.
All my tasks must relate to the sea, oh, Iberia.
Have too much work?
Too much work.
Okay, I'll make some time to help you out.
I'll make some time to help you. It's so dope. It's so good. I love it so much, man. Dull in comparison. I only read out the chat message, you feel me? Qaiser, I need your opinion on Chocky Milk ASAP. Chocky Milk is fucking dope. Chocky Milk is fucking dope. Don't let anybody fool you or tell you otherwise. I love it. And if anybody tells you they are unhealthy or something, bullshit. Milk is strong for your bones. Also, chocolate flavored protein shakes? Come on. Do you think the variety of languages works well together? I think it really would. Because I don't know, in my personal opinion, Rhodes Island always seems like this. It tries to have this, like as an in-game organization, it tries to have this identity of like a safe haven for everybody who wants to do their part in it. So the idea of everybody just having a different accent there is just cool. Can you make an impression of Cruz? What, the JP one or the EN one? I haven't listened to the JP one in a very long time because I've only had EN voices active for her for a long time. Listen, everyone. Stay calm. It's like one of the voice lines, right? Been a long ass time since I checked. Try to get along.
Listen, everyone.
Stay calm. Exactly, exactly. What about protein Chocky Milk? Protein Chocky Milk, dope, based. Better than vanilla. Although most protein shakes are fucking unhealthy as shit for you. They gave you proteins and they will help you with staying in shape, but you're gonna get liver cancer because of all of the chemicals that are in there. That's a bad thing. What does buffness help you if you're gonna die from the inside? 10 out of 10, you should become an Arknights impression artist. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Thank you. Yeah, man. JP Scardy is so good. Like, there are just a couple of operators in the game that have those ASMR voices to them. Qaiser doesn't have an English one, right? Yeah, exactly. With, like, the Qaiser Japanese voice, she, like, really encompasses that whole ASMR vibe that I was talking about. And even if she gets an EN voice, I don't know whether I'm gonna change or not. Because it's just really good. It's so good. I love it. Which crews do you like the most? I don't know myself. Like, just because of the memes of like early days Arknights, the Kokodayo bullshit is always gonna have a place in my heart, but I prefer the English one. I'm gonna say it. It's really good. Yeah, Quincy, you're right. I agree with that. It's gonna be tough to it's gonna be tough to recreate some of the vibes, though. I don't want to name any specific operators, but with some of them, you can kind of tell. Like, I might be wrong here, and I don't want to step on anybody's toes, but some of the voice actors just kind of like read out the lines and then that's it. While with some of the original Japanese voices, it seems like they put their fucking heart and soul into it. Which in comparison is just way cooler. Read Alter JP voices are also great, very soothing. Listen, we might just do a couple of pulls after that. So that we have some actual content within the stream. We've been live for 2 hours and I've not even touched the event yet. Jeez. Qaiser Kokodayo impression when? not know, man. My parents are in the other room. They might just fucking disown me if I sit here and shout random Japanese things. Have you tried Link ENVA? I don't even... I think I've set all of the sisters to the Cantonese voices. Yansu! Oh, I have her on the N. I'm dumb, I'm stupid, I am stupid.
Evocative so. Years and an age ago, the very palace rained and drizzled in the whispers of consultants.
I can't believe they put a Drake reference into the Link appointed as assistant line. Drizzled. Drizzy Drake over there. Crazy. No, but it's good, it's good. Exia is rough, but it grows on you. Exia is like one of them that hasn't grown on me yet, sadly. Like, it's good, but it just... Within the original JP voices of Arknights, there were like a couple of ones that are so iconic and so good that they just can't be recreated. Like, I think Cruz and Exia are like the top examples for that, right? The stream is great when chat doesn't care about what you do on stream, but still watches nonetheless. Thank you, man. Thank you for watching whatever this bullshit is. I'm gonna be very real with you guys. I will obviously also do streams where we just play the new events and stuff. But the way I kind of want to establish my channel is... Look, I'm not a gameplay guy, right? I've never done any niche nights stuff. I don't care about any of the high-end gameplay. The way I want my streams to be is just kind of hanging out, talking about shit, and laughing at the game, laughing about the game. I don't know, insulting Ark's mother, telling Hung that he's an ugly, disgusting furry, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Those are the vibes I want to have here. So please don't expect any big-time gameplay stuff here, alright? Is that new, by the way? The question marks here? Probably referring to Harmony and Dublin, right? I assume Harmony is going to be marked as Dublin. Lore stream when? Okay, so here's the plan, right? We've been streaming for over 2 hours now. I think we're gonna hang out up until we hit like the 3-hour mark or something, then I might go offline. And then on the next stream we're gonna hit the actual Read Alter event. Now here's the thing, guys. And I want genuine opinions on that, right? So, what would you guys prefer? Should we first rush through the entirety of the event so that we can then afterwards sit down and read the entirety of the event in one go? Or would you guys prefer it that we read story stages once they come up, so we casually play through the event, and then once a story pops up, we read it? Because, quick spoiler, we are 100% gonna do story reading streams. I'm really looking forward to that. The question is just what you would prefer, right? Like, I think the better option for me, especially when I'm gonna edit it into videos later on, is if we do everything in one block. So, like, let's say we do all of the stages in one block, then we jump into the story for like one block each, instead of doing the stories once they push up. Yeah, you guys kinda agree, right? Rush events and then stages later, reading later, reading later. Okay, lovely. It's good. It's a good thing that we're on the same page here, because I can't lie, even if you guys would have said the opposite, I probably would have done it that way. So lovely, lovely. I love that. Makes it easier, makes sense. Hell yeah. Story drags between stages. Yeah, exactly. Rush then read. Hey. Yo, Qaiser, do you think it's possible if we do dubs of the story on AI? I'm not gonna be doing that. That's a lot of work. Like, if somebody does it, I'm not gonna be the one. Downtime between stages and story can be massive. That is true. Bedtime story with Qaiser? Exactly, bro. You guys are not ready for my voice acting skills. It's gonna be so good. Listen, as you might hear, my voice has the range of a fist fight. My voice has the range of a melee fighter, right? So maybe some of you remember those old C-Dog VA streams where he like voice acted manga and stuff. My streams are not gonna have even like 1% of the quality of that, but we're still gonna have fun. You feel me? Qaiser, when will be the next stream? I need to be there. Most likely in 2 days. So not tomorrow, but the day after that. I would live stream tomorrow, but today I learned that my grandparents are gonna come over. And they would come over at the same time that my streams are happening, right? They're always gonna be at more or less around the same time. So sadly there won't be anything today. Honestly, my voice is kind of starting to fade away, but with how my energy bar is filled, I genuinely think we might just stream almost every day. I'm fucking down. Voicing Greed, no way. Guys, you won't even be able to listen, my Reed voice is so good, you will not even be able to distinguish her from Reed's sister. And from Harmony. And from Puzzle. And from Amia. And from Kalzit. I can do all of their voices. So that's the plan. Okay, so next stream is gonna be playing the Reed event. Let's see how long that is gonna take. And then if we can, we're already gonna start story reading right after that at the same stream. And then I assume we're gonna need 2 streams for the voice acting, or like the reading. You can't call that voice acting. You can't call that voice acting. Yeah, man. Will you have fixed times for streaming? Yes. We're most likely always gonna go live 1 hour after the Arknights daily reset. Whatever that is in your time zone. So Arknights daily reset usually is when the in-game clock at the top says 0400, right? And then streams are gonna be happening at 0500. Qaiser, it's an emergency. What time of day will the stream be? Always 1 hour after Arknights daily reset. I actually love you guys, bro. I was worried about how the stream was gonna go, I can't lie. Because I've been streaming already on the group channel together with my boys, right? But I wasn't sure whether people were actually gonna rock up and hang here for the stream. So I'm so fucking glad that some people showed up and actually like enjoy the stuff. Means the world to me. And oh my fucking god. Manarine, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. W's in the chat, man. W's in the chat. Thank you so much for joining, man. The support means the world to me. What day did the event start? So, if we go into this, right? I haven't even opened this. So the EX stages will open on the 20th. Let me just think. So, today is the 18th. Okay, oh shit! It's gonna be good then. So, okay, schedule. Today is the 18th. We stream today. Tomorrow, no stream. On the 20th, we're gonna be streaming gameplay. Then 21st story. Then on Sunday there will be nothing, and then EX stages. Okay, yeah, we have a packed program. There will be a lot of happening. Dope stuff. Sorry for being quiet, but the event background music is really, really cute. I like this a lot. Especially the little Pokemon on the left side. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a very, very wholesome monster and cute. Will you be doing more of those Factions Lander videos? Those YouTube shorts? Sure, why not? Those did not take a lot of work, so I might actually. I need to do more YouTube shorts anyway, bro. I want the channel to grow. I might have to go since to sleep. Yo, I like dragons. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to the stream. Have a good night's rest. By the way, guys, you guys don't know just how much mental stress it was to decide whether I'm gonna stream on this platform or on fucking Twitch. Like, I'm pretty sure that up until last Sunday, I was not even sure whether I'm actually gonna be streaming here or whether I'm gonna stream on Twitch. Because in theory, right, every single content creator advice videos will tell you, like, you have to diversify, you have to be active on multiple platforms to make sure that nothing happens to your online stuff. And so I was, like, for the last months, I was pretty much very, very set on starting to stream on Twitch. But the platform is fucking dead. It is so fucking dead. And I was standing there like, okay, on one hand, Twitch is the live streaming platform, right? But then, should I really bet all of my cards, my full deck on a sinking ship? You can do both. See, I think I will be doing a bit of both every now and then. I think I might still stream on Twitch every now and then. It's gonna be this. Okay, the next sentences will be a bit weird, but not within the near future, but in the close enough future, we're gonna be streaming on Twitch every now and then as well, and for one single purpose. I also want to do, like, random ass reaction streams, bro, where we just hang out in chat and, like, react to random videos on YouTube. Because we could do that on YouTube as well, but YouTube has those live DMCA takedowns where they can stream, like, strike down your stream if you react to copyrighted stuff. On Twitch that doesn't happen. So that might happen at some point in the future, who knows? Will you do a video about Gladia? It's not planned, but maybe in the future. Actually, let's talk about the QaiserMAIN channel for a moment, right? Because I'm sure there's going to be a couple people here who are like, okay, nice, it's a good thing that you're streaming, creating content over here, but what's happening to the lore stuff, right? It's obviously not going to go away. Let me just pull up the channel. Bam, bam, bam. There we go.
Hey yo, what's up?
So, display Firefox. Oh, the window is pretty small. Hold up. There we go. So, the main channel is obviously not gonna go anywhere. I will also be uploading over there. Don't think that I'm completely migrating to the QaiserGAMES channel for casual content. I also want to upload here, obviously. But there's gonna be a bit of a shift, right? Like, there's been a 5-month hiatus. I'm not gonna go on another 5-month hiatus, obviously. But the way I've planned it out, remember how... I guess a lot of you have seen that whole The Law of Arknights Explained video, right? Awesome, an ad. We love ads. At some point in the early parts of this video, there was a line where I was saying, and yes, this is The short version. On one hand, that was just a joke and I was referencing an old Giguk video, but it was also kind of right. Like this 47-minute video is... why is there a peak there? Anyway. This 47-minute video is a very, very cut down version of the actual lore of Arknights. And my plan for the QaiserMLG channel is that in the long run, the videos that I'm going to upload there, they will be the long version, so to say. Because this right here is a short version, and then I'm going to be doing long version videos. I don't know how I'm going to call them, probably just Arknights lore. Maybe I'm going to use the YouTube podcast feature or something. And essentially what I'm trying to say is that there's going to be videos that are about as long as that, but for the individual topics discussed in this video, right? So episode 1 is just going to be Originium, then Oripathy, Catastrophes, Mobile Cities, then the individual races, the individual nations, international politics, the geography of Terra and shit. And I'm just gonna do one individual video on every single one of those topics. That is my plan for the QaiserMLG channel. But cooking up those videos is gonna take some more time, right? I don't want to rush it. I just don't want to create random ass videos for the sake of creating videos. That's what the QaiserGAMES channel is for, after all, you know? On QaiserGAMES I will just upload whatever I want to. And then there's gonna be videos on those individual topics. Because I'm gonna be real with you, the sheer amount of fucking information in this game is nuts. For those of you watching this, let me in on a little secret, right? Nurko said, I also love you, brother. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. What I wanted to say... Right. Sometime back in last, I think November it was, I went ahead and I started up a document on my tablet. A Word document. Regular Word document. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna collect every single fact, every single statement, every single piece of information that the game gives you about the most random bullshit, about the fucking domestic internal politics of the nation of Syracuse or something like that, or about the structure of the armed forces of Ursus, or about how Originium refrigerators work and stuff like that, right? And I started collecting all of that stuff, and I went event by event, right? Because every event has, like, it has the event stories, then it has new operator files, then it has new paradox simulations, then it has medal descriptions, then it has stage descriptions, then it has fucking module descriptions, then it has other stuff. Every single event comes with an insane amount of information in it, and I am not even finished with collecting all of the information. I think I have gotten to the link event so far, right? I went chronologically through everything. I have gotten to the link event, and the document is almost, I think, 200 pages in size. I am not even fucking kidding. Hold up, let me actually pull it up real quick. I will just do this right here real quick. And I'm gonna pull up the Word document just so that I can show you the insane size of it. Just the size of it. Where do I have it? Where do I have it? There we go. The word count is... Jesus Maria. The word count is... Let me pull this up so that you guys will not think I'm fucking with you. The word count is 59,000. And 143 pages. When it comes to the amount of fucking information in this game, it's fucking nuts. It is fucking nuts. And I'm not even finished. There's like an entire year of content that I still have to go through. And that does not even include the main story. This is only events and operator files and stuff. And the plan is that once I have gone ahead and actually collected all the information the game gives you, which I think I should be able to get to within the next 2 months or so, I'm gonna go ahead and start out that whole long story thing. The long version thing. That's my plan. Anyway. We do be reading an entire novel of Arknights without even knowing. Unironically, bro, I think like reading through Arknights feels like reading through the Bible like 10 times. So which country in Terra is your favorite one? They all seem like absolute shitholes to be in. I would not want to live in any of them. Or to research about. See, when it comes to the amount of information about individual countries, I think you have the most about Ursus and Iberia. When it comes to sheer, like, continuity. Because there are many countries there where you have, like, little tidbits of information about something that happened 1,000 years ago, then something that happened 100 years ago, and then the last 10 years. But when it comes to, for example, Iberia, you can recreate the last couple of centuries down to the... not down to the year, but down to the decade. And that's cool. I like that. Just ask ex-wife. You know what? Why not? I'm gonna write that down as a stream idea. We're gonna go onto character.ai. I'm gonna make an account and we're gonna talk to Qaiser for an evening. Why not? We're gonna ask her to explain the entire fucking lore to us. Man's not ready for Lone Trail from the way he's talking, bro. I'm not ready for Lone Trail. I am so hyped for Lone Trail for like the first time in so much time. We're gonna learn about Arknights space. I'm so hyped. Maybe you can make also shorts for anime watchers. I guess so. But to be fair, from what I can tell, I might be wrong here, right? But from what I can tell, there were not that many new people who got into Arknights due to the anime. I might be completely wrong here, but I think the anime was more or less a very strong treat to the already existing community, but not something that would pull in a lot of new people. Like at some points it was rather slow. There was a lot of like exposition, while there was just a random static shot of a window or something, and you know, some things need to be explained, I get that. But the anime seemed just a bit slow, especially in the beginning, and I think that scared off a bunch of people. Because let's be real, the majority of people out there don't feel like reading entire Wikipedia articles in the subtitles of an anime. Oh yeah, I like Kasdel a lot as well. Because I just like the sagas. The sagas are so cool. They need a buff scene to bring in the Kumas. Do you know? It is sad how fucking accurate it is. Imagine if the opening or short would have just been like 30 seconds of Qaiser taking a buff. That would have turned Arknights into an immediate success. But no, we instead get shots of a catastrophe while magical rocks are being explained to us. Sad times. Monogatari enjoyer, oh no. Bro, I want to donate, but YouTube is stupid. Yo, Nerko said just you being here is more than enough, man. All the support is appreciated, but nobody has to donate or something, man. Guys, Lone Trails is probably the opening for Enfield lore, and seeing Hypergriff does dislike what Siracusa release date is also some date of someone deaf? Well, I guess if they're going to space in the events, then it will have to do something with Enfield, right? Bro, it's been like fucking 1.5 years since the Enfield trailers released, man. It's been so much time. The community was such a different place back then as well. Enfield is a social experiment. They're gonna measure the time it takes until people stop talking about it. That's it. That's the sole purpose of Enfield. The only thing that I really hope for Enfield, if it one day comes out, which already that is a very big if, I want it to come out at the same time as the CN version of it, right? I want it to be a global release that comes out at the same time. I think, like, people have very mixed opinions about this whole thing of, like, 6 months of time difference between the servers. But I think a new game would profit from it if it would release at the same time. It's my opinion, at least. I don't know, man. I have high hopes for Arknights Enfield, but I also had high hopes for the Arknights anime, right? Like, I obviously enjoyed the anime a lot, but I mean, like, high hopes in the sense of, I personally thought, and I was also talking to my friends about it as well, right? I thought that the Arknights anime was gonna bring Arknights to the next level in terms of numbers and shit. I thought that the anime would have been enough to, like, you know how it goes. Giguk makes his seasonal anime video, talks about the Arknights anime, gets a bunch of people into the game, then they also talk on Trash Taste about it. That didn't happen, sadly, man. I really thought that it was gonna be that way. Nah, way too copium, yeah, I know. So that's why I have hopes that Arknights Enfield is gonna be the thing that's gonna shoot us to the stars. Way too much copium, yeah. I don't know, man. Many people like fucking Asmongold and stuff got like into gacha games recently, so maybe a bunch of streamers pick up Arknights Enfield because it has cute girls and exploration and parkour and shit. Who knows? Season 1 wasn't very exciting, so yeah, I mean, its source material was not very exciting. If you mean, it took the Arknights main story quite a bit in order to get properly good. And the parts that were adapted in Season 1 definitely are not among the strong parts of Arknights storytelling, you know? Season 2 could be better, yeah, man. Let's hope that Frost Nova's sacrifice will not be in vain, bro. Let's hope that Frost Nova dying on screen is gonna make the Arknights anime big. Jesus, like Lucas, thank you so much. I need to go. Qaiser and Chep, hope your day goes well. And Qaiser MILF loving German. Can you accept my friend request I sent you? Same IGN. Amos Vicis chat. Thank you so much, Lucas. I'm gonna have to delete somebody else from chat, but it is what it is, man. I'm gonna accept you, of course. Thank you so much for the donation. Have a good one. I really think if they keep up the anime to chapter 6-7, it will be really interesting. How do you think the guys are going to adapt chapter 8? Because with chapter 8, it's like... I'm sorry? Because with chapter 8, it's like... There are essentially 2 stories running simultaneously, right? There's a... Spoilers, I guess. There's the flashback story, and then there's the actual story that is happening in the core city. And just at some point, those lines diverge. Like, even in the game, they run... Hold up. Those 2 lines run next to each other. What do you think would be a good way of adapting this, right? Because just switching between present day, present time, and flashbacks every second episode is gonna be very jarring, I feel. So maybe they would do the flashbacks for a couple of episodes, then go to the present for the rest? But how susceptible will people be to that? Will they enjoy that? Chapter 8 is so fucking long as well. Bro. those were the good days. So, like, I remember when Chapter 7 and Chapter 8 came out, I already, like, because when the Arknights events drop and Arknights stories drop, it's usually, like, evening time for me. So when the story dropped in the evenings, the new chapter, I would just immediately pull up fucking Ekogen or Kyostin or Oyuki. I would rush through all of the stages with, like, low rarity guides. And then, like, on the next morning, I would get up early. I would make myself a big can of coffee and just sit in my bed reading the story for, like, hours upon hours. It was so cool. Good times, man. Good times. It's hard to drag people to enjoy this game. That is unironically true. Because I've tried to convince people into getting into the game, but, like, all of them ended up dropping very easily after, like, one evening or something. And they all would say the same thing, namely that the gameplay is just not interesting enough. Which, all of us play Arknights. We know that that is not true. But the thing is, they only got up until, like, Chapter 0, Chapter 1. And the gameplay in Chapter 0 and Chapter 1 is just not interesting. The game really is a slow starter, isn't it? Like, first couple of stages are just not it. Yeah, the beginning was very dull, it was. I almost quit if not for CC. I almost quit in the beginning as well, if it wasn't for the artworks of the characters. I was like, no, I have to continue pushing through the main story, so that I can get OP, so that I can then do gacha pulls. That was back in, like, the early days of Arknights were so much fun. It was just so much fun, man. I miss the early days of Arknights. Arknights is a long-term enjoyment type. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. If not for Skalter, I wouldn't have been here. Bro, if not for W, I wouldn't have been here. I almost quit the game back in 2020 because I was like, this is just boring me. All my favorite YouTubers have left the game, and there's like been like dead weeks for like 3 weeks. But the only thing that kept me playing was the sight of a fucking cockroach at the horizon, and I knew if I continue playing the game, I might have a chance of getting the cockroach. And here I am. Quincy, that's dope for you that you actually were into tower defense before you got into Arknights, because I can't lie. I've never played the tower defense game, apart from, like, playing a bit of Plants vs. Zombies back on my phone in, like, when I was, like, 12. Because I initially got into Arknights not because of the gameplay or something, but literally just because of the anime girls. That's it. And then, yeah, the lore, the world, and the characters, and also the gameplay is what kept me in as well. And Genshin came out during that time. Fun fact about my channel. Like, I don't want to make you guys angry, but there was a time in, like, the very, very early days of Arknights, of my Arknights content creation journey, right, where I was like, okay, you now have to sit down and you have to make Genshin Impact videos. Because hear me out, right? When I first started to play to make videos for the game, that was, when was it? It was, I made my first video on Halloween of 2020. That was the period of time where every single Arknights YouTuber was making fucking Genshin Impact videos. You feel me? And I was like, okay, so if I want to become a successful Arknights YouTuber, I have to make Genshin Impact videos. And I planned out a couple of ones. But I never ended up making even one because I played Genshin Impact for like 2 days and I thought to myself, I'm just not having a good time. I can't force myself to play this shit. Dio, how you doing, man? Genshin stream when? Never. Never. If they sponsor me, okay, maybe, you know. We're going through a recession right now. The economic crisis is hitting, so if they want to sponsor me, I might do it. So you mean once Laurent liked one of your fit? Fucking Laurent, bro. What happened to the guy? I miss him. I must be old because I remember Arknights being the thing. Haven't heard of Genshin at all back then. Because like Arknights on global was like 7 or 8 months older than Genshin Impact, right? You know, owe us a PGR stream, Qaiser. A bunch of chapters and characters came out. They are unironically awesome if you read them, though, to be honest. I don't know, man. Playing another gacha game is a lot of commitment, even if it is just on stream, but it might happen. Not within the next couple of weeks, I think, but I'm gonna keep it in the back of my mind. What if there was a Genshin X Arknights collab, though? If there was a Genshin X Arknights collab, I want Ganyu to go into Arknights. That's my takeaway from the question. Ain't no way Genshin is sponsoring somebody anymore. True. Not gonna happen. But maybe there are new Hoyoverse games coming out like next year, right? Like I don't really care that much about Star Rail because it's a part of... I just don't care. Just didn't touch me. But Zenless Zone Zero looks pretty cool. That's also supposed to come out, I think, next year. Might be wrong, so I'm pretty sure they have not announced anything yet. But with Zenless Zone Zero, I just really like the vibes of this game. There's no other way of putting it, man. Because the characters look amazing. The characters look also very hot. And just the world design and stuff, I think it would fit right into my sense of like, humor. Like the entire game just feels like its original soundtrack should include the Vine boom and the brr sound effect at some point. That's the vibes that I get from this game, and I like it for that. Also, the Zenless Zone Zero Instagram account is run by an absolute madman, and I love that. Funny people. I can't wait for the promised Genshin PGR and karaoke streams by my favorite streamer, QaiserMLG. Well, listen here, you little shit. Unlike you, you coward, I am not afraid of a karaoke stream. Bound to happen at some point, is going to happen at some point. I am not scared, man. Fucking karaoke stream, but it's gonna be lit, bro. We're gonna, like, we're not gonna be singing anime openings, we're gonna be singing the newest Kendrick Lamar releases. Apart from the words that I'm not allowed to say, of course. I'm not gonna stream Genshin. I remember when I uploaded my first Arknights video on this channel, right, on QaiserGAMES, there was one guy in the comment section just saying something like, yo, Qaiser, I'm gonna support you no matter what you do. Apart from when you play Genshin Impact on your stream. That's when I am unsubscribing, and I cannot blame the person for that. Yo, Box 2, bro! Oh my fucking god, Box 2! Ah! Yeah, man. Box 2, by the way, without trying to sound like a sucker, you might just be the only Arknights content creator who I actually watch, bro. Big shout out to Boxman. Box 2 and Qaiser karaoke duet when? That would be so fucking sick. Yo, Box, hit me up on Discord, man. Pray for me, Qaiser. I'm gonna include you in my prayers today. TMG, Jesus loves you. I give you the pass, sing Kendrick. I don't think that's how it works, Dio. You know, I quite like my my content creation journey. I don't want to end it at that point. Yeah, Box, love you. Yo, SKR, that's false information. If we're ever gonna fight, it's not gonna be an MMA match. We're gonna have a boxing match. MMA is gonna give you brain damage. That's not a good idea. Guys, by the way, I know this is like really, might be a bad timing, but I really need to piss. So, give me like 30 seconds, I'm gonna be back soon. Bye. Revolution will not be tolerated. You little stunt failed, Dio. I am stronger than you. I am faster than you. Yo, Dio, I've seen somebody mention Fate's Strange Fake in chat, right? Let's do a watch-along stream, man. Like a collab. We just sit in Discord and watch it, and they can... the stream can be running at the same time. Without getting DMCA'd, of course. Also, Qaiser, have you played FGO? I have. Funny story, bro. I've played it, but for like 15 minutes, right? And... I did my gacha pulls. And do you know who my fucking guaranteed SSR was? A fucking book. I pulled a book. Let me pull out the book. Guess what, guys? Horrible thing. You can't fuck a book. I was playing the game and I thought to myself, okay, I'm gonna get Saber, I'm gonna get one of those really, really good looking Fate girls, bruh. I got a fucking book as my SSR. Hold up. Fate book. Character. Why can I not find the book? Dio, what is the book in the game called? Yo, Box 2 got the book as well. It's crazy. I immediately dropped the game afterwards. We could get back into it for the content, I guess, but bro. I was so... Why would you do that to me? Come on. I don't deserve the book. Reading is cool. No, I can't find the book. You know what? I don't care. How often do you plan on going live? Almost every day, actually. Like we talked about that earlier. I'm not gonna stream tomorrow because my grandma is coming over, but after that every single day. Until I get burnt out, of course. I'm gonna take a 1 week vacation and then I'm gonna return. Oh, Nursery Rhyme, Nursery Rhyme. What a stupid ass book. What a stupid ass name. If I think of Nursery Rhyme, I'm thinking of a hot MILF character that's gonna sing me to sleep, bruh. And not a book. It's so crazy. Like, why would a gacha game do that to you? There we go. Hold up. Look at this shit. Guys. They've done me dirty. They've done me so dirty. This is what I got. Alice in NWO land? What is this shit? Bullshit ass game. I love Fate. And FGO is probably also a good game, but come on, man. After they treated me like that? Disgusting. Grandma stream, let's go. It's gonna happen at some point, believe me. Just have to make sure she doesn't say weird shit on stream. Also, Mostima is pretty cool. I like Mostima. I'm not sure. I don't think I have given her masteries yet. Yeah, I know. But she's built, as it should be. Alice in Wonder, but pff, come on. If she would be reading the Bible, that would be base, but Alice in Wonderland? What the fuck is this shit? FGO character sponsored by fucking Walt Disney. You can actually get Saber for free right now if you wanted, no strings attached. So I think Saturday sounds good for an FGO stream, right? Saturday sounds good. Not to flex, but I could do the book any day. What the fuck? What the fuck? Who let that man into the kitchen? But yeah, I don't know about FGO. Like, I think the next week or so, it's mostly gonna be Arknights streams. But we're also gonna be streaming other stuff every now and then. Like, just in general, right? Like, even outside of gacha gaming, I want to... Like, you know how every now and then there's those phases where every single streamer and content creator is just playing the same thing? Like, for example, like 2 weeks ago, every single content creator on the planet was playing only up, right? Whenever something like that happens again, I'm also gonna take part in that. We're also gonna do stuff like that on stream. Or sometimes when shit happens, like when another game similar to the Gollum game comes out, or Redfall, or something like that, we're also gonna stream stuff like that, bro. I'm looking forward to stuff like that. We're just gonna laugh at it, cringe at it, and have a good time. So, believe me, Arknights is gonna be an important part of the channel. Of course, it always will be, but there will be other stuff as well. What other games are you planning to stream or want to like to play in general, right? There's a difference between want to play and want to stream, right? Because in my free time, I would never in my life even think about touching a game like the Gollum game. But for the sake of making a funny stream where we just cringe at how shit it is, I would 100% do that. So I'm gonna, read all of the IGN reports. We're gonna check out what's coming out. And whenever something comes out that's worth talking about, we're gonna check it out on stream. And, oh, Starfield. Once, listen. Some of you might have seen that there are Skyrim videos on this channel, right? I might be a bit of a fan of Bethesda games, bro. When Starfield drops, like, next month or the month after that or blah blah blah, I don't even know when it is, you best believe we're gonna have a fucking 10-hour Starfield stream where we're just gonna play the shit out of it. I'm so looking forward to Starfield, man. Other than that, I don't know. Would you guys unsubscribe if I did Fortnite streams? Genuine question. That's very, very important to know. Also, 24-hour lore stream, I don't know, man. The longest stream I've ever had was almost 5 hours, and I was very tired after that. So 24 hours. Maybe at some point in my streaming career. Not at the moment, you feel me? But, bro, reading Arknights lore for 24 hours is gonna kill me. It might happen. Actually, 24-hour stream is pretty cool, but not now. Azulane Kuma Tiddy tier list. Sure. Will happen. Everybody just saying yes. Well, that's it. And here I was thinking that I would become the next ninja, the ninja of the Arknights community. No, it won't happen. I won't even become the Ali A of the Arknights community. Fucking hell. Only if you see me hit the griddy as Goku Black Qaiser. Fortnite is... No matter the stigma this game has on the internet, I think that Fortnite actually is a fun game to play. It's been quite a while since I've last played it, though, right? The only things that I've really been playing recently is Arknights and War Thunder. Any War Thunder players here? Like, I unironically really enjoy War Thunder just for like 1 hour or 2 before going to bed in the evening to wind down. I like War Thunder. I don't know whether it's such a streamable game, though. That's my issue here. By the way, this might be a bit stupid to ask 3 hours into the live stream, but how is the audio? When you compare the in-game audio with my audio, how's the quality and shit like that? Base Teitoku? Fair enough, but the response to War Thunder is not as bad as the response to Fortnite. Too grindy, so I stopped. I understand that. I'm not really playing the game, you feel me? Like, I am just casually killing a bit of time in there every now and then, because, you know, just... I'm a big fan of casual games, arcade games, that just allow me to turn my brain off every now and then. You are pretty lagged, like in the latency-wise. That's bad. I gotta look into that, but I think for a first stream, that's okay. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect it has been a 3-hour stream. Yeah, it feels very short in comparison. Especially when you consider that we have not really been doing anything today. Like, what did we do? We talked about Arknights operators, we looked into clues, and we accepted a couple of friend requests. We didn't do shit. You got latency on the stream or the chat, I guess? Yeah. Stream delay is bad? Okay, yeah, fair enough, okay. I'm gonna fix that for the second stream. Not for today. Minecraft stream? Maybe. Oh! Minecraft community server, how about that? At some point. Not within the next couple of weeks, but maybe at some point. You ever played Hollow Knight? No, but I've used a bunch of Hollow Knight songs in my videos. Because they sound amazing and they are copyright free. A lot of Qaiser lore dropped this stream for real. Yeah, well, up until now, right? This might be a bit of a... Up until now, shut the fuck up, no, man. I wanted to say something and you start talking. Up until now, pretty much everything that I have uploaded, both on the QaiserGAMES channel and on the QaiserMLG channel, apart from like a handful of videos, everything has been fully scripted, right? Like fully scripted. Down to the T of like how to pronounce random things and whatnot. And just sitting here and just casually talking into the chat is a completely new experience. So I end up saying things that I wouldn't say on video, I guess. Although I think that on stream, I'm not as wild as in some of the fucking videos. With some of my videos, like occasionally I find myself going back to my old videos, looking at some of the jokes I made there, and I just think to myself, bro, you really said that into a microphone. And you thought it was funny. What is wrong with you? Elden Ring with Surta skin mod? That would be so dope. That would be dope. Every stream you need to give us more Qaiser lore, MILF-loving German is the first of many reveals, I'm sure. Sure, why not? Let's make sure we form a very strong parasocial relationship with each other. Are you playing on emulator or a tab? I am playing on my tablet. And I am essentially screen sharing the tablet onto my PC. With a... It's actually so annoying. I specifically ordered an amazing setup from Amazon, which would allow me to essentially send the screen of my tablet directly into my streaming software, which would have made my life so much easier. But it hasn't arrived yet. It's supposed to arrive within the next 54 minutes, up until 6 PM German time. So, post-stream clarity, exactly. So the plan was to use hardware. My god, no, stop talking. So yeah, I'm using a software to share my screen, but in the future I'm going to use an Elgato Cam link to share my screen directly into OBS. I don't know, man. I thought I downloaded the BlueStacks in order to emulate Arknights, but I don't even have a Google Play account, and I just didn't feel like dealing with that shit. I mean, Nami in her streams was just sharing her tablet screen into the stream, right? So I don't see the problem. Why not just use emulator? I just feel... Okay, this is not supposed to sound sexual, but I really want to use my fingers, right? Like, I'm so used to playing Arknights on my mobile devices and not with mouse and keyboard, so I'm just gonna stay with that. Started at the bottom, now we're here. Gonna stay at the bottom forever. Makes sense, the UI in your game is white. Yo, the game looks very different if you play it on like widescreen. Like some of the maps are just straight up so much bigger, there is so much more detail everywhere that just gets lost. It's crazy. Do you have a Discord server? Nah. No, I don't. And I'm not making one, I'm sorry, man. I don't have the time and energy to... He wants to touch his operators with his own fingers. Essentially. But like in a very platonic co-worker way, right? Man's good with his fingers? I've been told that before. So... We're going into some of those gacha pulls or what? I think it's now the time, right? Nerd has finally shut up. Let me just do this real quick. And then we can do a couple of pulls for Reed Alter. I believe your mouse will enjoy it. Jesus Christ, bro. So, as you guys can see, 7,764 Originium is not crazy, but it's good enough for a couple of single pulls. So, I think we're just gonna enter one of the banners and do a couple of single pulls. Just for the sake of it. For lore reasons, is the Qaiser in your name meant to be a play on the word Kaiser? Because if so, doesn't that make you the king of all Germans who love mills? Yes. 3 hours into the stream, Qaiser actually plays Arknights. Yo, you know, it is what it is. So, question is, right, read alter or whatever the fuck this is. We can also go on the standard banner, but there's no guaranteed one. What software do you use for screen sharing? Hold up, what is it even called? It's called Reflector. Reflector 4. But starting tomorrow, I'm just gonna use a cable. Just make sure being able to save backup for Kirin Yato, obviously. First 3 hours were foreplay for his fingers. And with that wonderful statement, let me do the first single pull.
I am Shirayuki. Princess Funizuki told me to assist
This might be the first time I have heard her English voice. So that was very boring. And another Forster. Bee Hunter. I can't wait to max out Bee Hunter. She is one of the next ones in my list. To be fair, right? I've checked this. There's not a lot of 6 stars I can get here. Like, look at this chat. Do you guys think it's worth to pull on here and then we can pull on Read Alter in the next stream? Streamer luck. Yeah, 2 4 stars. Wonderful streamer luck. There's a blue ball joke here somewhere. It is, it is. So looking at this, right? Phantom, Rosa, Eunectus, Arketo, Fatuf, Gnosis. Apart from Eunectus, there's not really anybody here that's like worth pulling for, right? And Eunectus is only really worth pulling for because she's called Mad Bunda. Yeah, I think we're going back to Read Alter, right? Yeah. Gotta be like it. You know, we're not gonna do crazy pulls. Like those, this one single 10 pull. I'm saving that one. I'm saving that one. Stick with Read. Nice.
Hello, I'm Hayes.
Hello,
Relaxing
I am Hayes.
environment. And an employer who knows better.
Hayes is a cat with the dodgy hands. And there's Gumi. Don't tell the Italian. So, with the amount of Orundum I have, that's enough for... That's... Hold up. Sorry, had to burp. That's enough for one 10 pull, right? Should we just burn a 10 pull here? Or should we continue to do the single thing? Because I'm down with just doing a 10 pull. Gets a guaranteed one. The impression artist is back. I'm a very artistic person. I'm just gonna do singles, who cares? Wrong decision. Hayes sounds like she came from California. California girls are unforgettable. Da bikinis on top. Chat, opinion on Katy Perry? I swear people clown on Katy Perry, but I really like Katy Perry. Single pulls for edging. Yeah, man. We are really out here edging together, chat. There we go. We edged so hard that something white came out. Oh no.
I'm Vanilla, trainee operator from Blacksteel. Looking forward to learning from you.
Oh no. Blue Archive stream when? I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. But we're getting Greed Altar within the next 2 pulls, which is gonna be dope. Exactly.
Hi, my name is Gray. I'm kind of an electrician. Thanks for taking me on.
That small man kind of pisses me off though, right? I'm kind of an electrician, fam. Like, you either got your diploma or you didn't. Man, come on. Now. Read, Alter. I can feel the rainbow. Well, try the rainbow, taste the rainbow, innit?
Pleased to meet you. My name is Harmony. Here's a dossier on Victoria for Rhode Island's perusal, as a gesture of goodwill. Don't and about it now. It's basic etiquette for when someone thanks you.
Don't and
Smashingly in the day.
Oh, smashingly. I'm gonna smashingly and into your mother. Fucking twat. So that's the one we got. Fucking Harmony. Is what it is, man. Can we build her now? We can't even do that. Her voice was kind of cute though, wasn't it? Sex cat? Yeah, pretty much, right? I don't mind cat sex. French cat? What the fuck makes her French? Neko Arc cat sex.
If you're free, we could always chat about your bookshelf.
Chat, what does he mean? What does she mean with bookshelf? Oh no, she's come here to peck you, Qaiser. Shane Dawson moment. No, allegedly. Allegedly. So about my bookshelf, right?
Was something the matter, Doctor? Do tell. Right. What else can I do here?
Okay, I like her, chat. Okay, I like her, chat. There's something cool about her. Not one of my most favorite operators, but she's cool. What do you want from me? Okay. She is bookshelf sexual? She might be, you know? But the fact that she can control fluids, that makes me worried, bro. She could probably make your fucking... If she can control fluids, she could probably make your balls bust from the inside. All I'm saying. Smug British and cat, I see no issues here. Yeah, essentially. That's a conclusion I've also come to. Listen, I'm also guilty of that. Like, the internet occasionally clowns on British people, like, and makes fun of how they talk or whatever. And I make quite a few jokes like that. But I just love British people, man. Like, I actually do. Like, the way I speak English is mostly based on the fact that, Qaiser has weird fetishes. Pfft. Took you long enough to notice. The way I speak English is mostly based on the British YouTubers that I watch in my free time. Like, ever since like 2018, I've pretty much only been watching British YouTubers because they're funny as shit. I just really like British people, man. And the way they talk. This man's wild and for real, for real. Let's do a couple more pulls. I'm not gonna go into my OP, but we might as well do some more.
Lancer Fang, Captain
White
Observer
stuff came out again.
1. My team and I will do our best.
Blue stuff came out again.
こんにちは、ドクター。おでんこです。お時間があったら、ドクターもお会い
Harmony actually has Gaulish lineage. There we go. Okay, okay.
Hello, Doctor.
Fucking Tossa came out again.
Sniping's my specialty.
Fucking Tossa.
Leave any task to me as long as it's a work day.
Yeah, I might change my opinion. I think we should be standing Tossa. Tossa seems like a decent Tossa. Okay, it was a mistake to continue pulling. It is what it is.
私はパフ
We're gonna do one more.
Hello, Doctor. I'm Totter.
Okay,
Long-range sniper.
we might actually become friends with Tossa, chat.
Any task to me as long as
Tossa seems like a decent fella. If he wants to spend time with us that much. Any new Qaiser lore? Oh shit, the very spicy bits dropped while you were gone. Fuck it, let's do a 10 pull. It was a wonderful stream, chat. I really appreciate everybody who came to the stream today. For the first ever stream we have done, it was genuinely wonderful. Like at some point we peaked at like 100 something viewers. Was insane. Thank you so much to everybody who showed up, and Can I see everybody who became members? Hold up. I really want to say thanks to everybody for the support. Hold up. There we go. My boy Sessiv, my boy Salvesta, my boy Manarine, my boy Matthias Elch, and my boy Lucas. Thank you so much, boys, for supporting, and thank you very, very much to every single one of you who got into the stream just to watch along. Because I'm gonna be real with you, we kept very decent numbers on the stream, although we pretty much were not doing anything for the entirety of the stream. So I'm really appreciative of the fact that you guys stuck around for so long. This is the beginning of something new for all of you who missed it. Obviously, QaiserMLG, the main channel, is going to continue. But there's going to be a lot of content on this channel as well. Tomorrow, there will be no stream. But then on Friday? No, on Thursday. On Thursday, we're going to be playing the event. And if we get to it, we're already going to start reading the story together. So, bye!